Want my love, baby, earn it. Yeah, dancing on my own. See if you can follow. Got me feeling alive. Watch me go, lose control. Is this real? All I feel. Break the signs. Every time let's be real, be real, be real. I do what I want. 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 Hear me now. I do what I want. Are you ready now? 'Cause it won't be easy. Only get what you work for. Gotta go all out. Whenever you see me, don't be wasting my time. Watch me go, lose control. Is this real? All I feel. Break the signs. Every time let's be real, be real, be real. I do what I want. 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 Hear me now. Watch me go, lose control. Is this real? All I feel. Break the signs. Every time let's be real, be real, be real. I do what I want. I do what I want.
Good morning. What's new, pussycat? Hello. How the hell are ya? What's new, pussycats? Finally, as promised. I don't know. I'm at least. God, I don't think I've been live in. It's been a little while. It's been a minute. And I have a special guest with me waiting backstage. Let me bring her up. Hello. How are you?
Hello, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. I was just listening to you.
Oh, I
Being Betty.
know. My throat, I don't think my throat is ever going to recover. I don't think it's
I was
going
going to ask you. I was going to ask you how long that
Mm-mm.
takes to get right after that.
So I had about Coke Zero.
Ah.
Always Coke Zero. Yeah, I had about 17 Ricolas, I think. And yeah. And then we were good to go.
I only got like I've only heard about 15 minutes of it. I got to the end of the transcript. So I heard from the end, I heard about 15-20 minutes prior. I'm going to listen to all of it when we're done here. Oh my God. Like
It was
she is such a fucking blithering idiot.
When she said they made an animated sex video, I lost it. I fucking came apart. I couldn't handle it anymore. That was it. I couldn't hold it in. I tried. I couldn't.
Is Matt Groening, does he do Family Guy along with South Park?
I think so, yeah.
That's who she needs to sue. Since that's who made the damn video.
Oh, shit.
I've never seen anybody. And then I just watched literally Davis Fam. I think it was from 4 days ago. Betty sitting on her couch with her udders just like all out, all hanging down to her kneecaps. I'm like, bitch, do you think that look like, do you think you're sexy? What do you,
That's my
oh,
favorite. That's my favorite part. When she has her boobs down here, that's my favorite thing about
uh-huh,
her. I love it.
that's why I
That
call them
I'm here
udders.
for.
That's what they look like. They look like fucking udders.
They do.
They,
I love it.
that are crying out to be milked.
There
Do
we
you think
go.
she puts bag bomb on them? Do you know? You probably know what bag bomb is.
Oh yeah, I know what bag bomb is. Oh,
Oh, oh God, yeah. I must say, the last I saw of Betty, she had the dog in her lap, ironically wearing a dress. Like that bitch doesn't own a dress, but the dog does because it's a
like
prop. That dog is a prop.
I have a picture of her wearing zero pants, and she has the dog sitting in her crotch, and all you see is thighs and dog hair.
Oh God Almighty! I'm pretty sure I've seen it, and I did hear you dragging her to hell for what did she have in her bed? Dog treats.
Yes,
Oh,
a bag of dog treats on her pillow.
she's so gross. She is so disgusting. Hey, crazy nurse. Hey, KCG, pink stripe. Zen in the house. How are you? Listen, we're gonna get right into this because JP's, she's got other things to do in her life besides play on
Listen,
YouTube. I do
we
not.
have
But
we have a very crude setup over here today because they're repairing that power pole.
oh,
So we are sans power. So I have my ring light plugged in to my laptop because there is no way I was going to go on
cute.
camera with no ring light. So I was like, we're just going to have to make this work some
That's
way.
dedication, my friend. That is dedication.
I was done.
Okay, as promised, the other day, I said you've seen this picture, Crazy Nurse has seen this picture, but I said I was going to share this picture of my friend's house under about 6 feet of water. Y'all, I can't even believe North Carolina. Oh my God. And Asheville is such a fantastic town. It's so sad.
It is sad because they were not prepared for that at all.
No. And who'd have thunk? I mean, who thinks about hurricanes being in, along the coast, but inland and like
No.
Tennessee, even though they're on, the Tennessee River, I still don't ever associate any of that with hurricanes. But
No.
so this picture is now they lived on the intercoastal waterway here in the town, actually the town I grew up in. So from her backyard, you could get in a boat, a jet ski, whatever, and it's just a 5-minute ride into the Gulf of Mexico. All you do is make a left and make another left and then straight. So, here is her house. And they lost everything. I wish I could make it a little bigger. But so this is the garage door right here. The front door actually sits back. It's recessed, so you can't see it. But these are the front windows, and they're already tearing walls out. I don't know. They've lived there for I think 25, 30 years. They're not leaving. But I am getting text messages on my phone from places I've never heard of wanting to know if I need disaster relief construction. I'm like, where the fuck do these people put our phone numbers?
Everywhere. Ads, Google ads.
Yeah. It's a big, huge, horrible mess. And honestly, for anybody who has the ability and the inclination, the Red Cross welcomes every penny. People, there are a lot of people who have nothing. They don't have water. They don't have power. They don't. And when I say water, I mean like, water to flush your toilet. Oh, kind of like Betty's going to be.
Oh.
I asked my husband about that shit. She said she poured down wherever the roots are that are affecting her plumbing. If you believe all that shit. I don't know that
I
I
don't.
do.
No,
Let's
I don't
face
believe
it.
it.
She has grifted countless dollars. There's a whole lot of people that are new to the grifting scene. There's only so much money to go around. People are having to get mighty creative. So,
Well, my
whatever.
thing is if the roots have infiltrated
Yeah.
the pipe,
Uh,
then I mean,
my
is there
husband
an echo?
said, I don't hear one.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You. My husband said that will work on, certain small root systems, but he said it takes like a month. It's not like fucking liquid plumber, pour it in there and it's magic. God, she is such a dumbass.
So
Can you
she's gonna
imagine?
be she's gonna be shitting in a bucket for an entire
Yeah.
month.
Well, look at her house, for fuck's sake. Look at her. I mean, does she look to you like personal hygiene is, high on her list of must-haves?
Oh, I
mean,
love it.
yeah. Well, she's not like these rich bitches we're getting ready to talk about.
Only the richest on YouTube.
Yes, the richest kind. So what we are going to do is JP and I are going to review on Clipper's channel. We're going to be reviewing from Clipper, MGL reviewing Cluminati. And then hopefully we have a little bit of time left to just talk about Laura for a minute, who apparently is not happy with the bitter harvest that she sowed. She's not happy with what she is now reaping, and we all need to give it a retraction.
Sure.
Like, bitch, do you understand that a retraction? That's typically something that comes from a legit media source, not a fucking YouTube flunky.
Yeah, I'm not retracting anything. I'm not retracting anything I said ever. So
she's having a full-on fucking meltdown. Like, she's the meltdown. That she's who I was referring in the title, in the all caps meltdown. Woo! Yeah. I heard her on Makeup Mobster yesterday, and oh my God, she's losing her shit. That's for sure.
I love that for her.
In between all her very busy, I've never heard of someone who is, I mean, Walmart, fucking Saks Fifth Avenue, they don't review or redo their websites as many times as I've heard her. And I don't know, because I don't go to her website, so I couldn't tell you how many times she's done it.
Well,
I did. Every time I hear it's, I'm redoing the website. I mean, perhaps the website is not the problem. I don't know.
Did you see where she said that she goes door to door in her neighborhood and puts out flyers and samples for her candles?
Fuck. Yeah, nothing says retail behemoth like putting. I mean, I'll give her a plus for ambition. That's not where I would focus my door-to-door efforts, let's just say. Yeah, I heard that. I didn't hear it from her. I just heard, other people talking about it, and I was like, wow, I maintain, and I have never smelled one of her candles. I've never seen one. I mean, just what she's shown on her channel. I'm not going to comment on the quality because I don't know, but I will maintain that if you have a business that is entirely 100% YouTube funded, that's a hobby. That's not a business. If you cannot sustain your business model off of a platform, sorry, that's just the way I feel. I have my own business that I don't want YouTube in my business at all.
No, me either. I keep my business as far away from YouTube as I possibly can, because I don't want anything I don't want any blurred lines with my business. And
Yeah.
nobody that frequents my business is I highly
Watching your
doubt they're on
YouTube
fucking
channel.
yeah, I highly doubt it. I would almost
Yeah,
guarantee.
and I could actually, what I do, I could very much benefit from trying to get clients from YouTube, but I'm at the end of my working days. I don't like, I work because I want to. And I don't take clients unless you have to be very easy to work with, we'll just say. So yeah, I'm sorry, that's, to me, it's a hobby.
Well, I have
Okay.
all kinds of clients that come in, even the most interesting kinds
Mhm.
of customers that tend to walk through the door sometimes. And
Oh, I can imagine.
I have to be very gentle with my wording and
I can imagine. Hey Huntress, how are you? It's nice to see you. Jazz, the travel RN, always all right. How are you? The water was when the water receded from the house, that you could see a water line 6 feet up. So, but
that's
actually,
crazy.
the storm surge, I think, got to be like 12 to 15. I think it was about 15 feet. Okay. All right. So on to the rich bitches. Okay. I like to say all the time, because it's very true. At least for people who actually know some things. It's all relative. Whatever it is you're talking about, it's all relative.
Mhm.
Whether it's money or professional knowledge, whatever you're talking about. So people like MGL. I've only heard Cluminati flex about her pool and her shampoo, so I don't know much else about her, but it's cringy as hell. I don't care who you are. It's fucking tacky and it's cringy. You don't. If there's one thing I know, it's that true ballers or rich people, I don't think I've ever known one who has to tell you that they are rich. It's just
Well,
assumed by the way they carry themselves. And oh, I like that jacket. Oh, that's cute. I love the
Dear
wash. What is
John. Dear
that?
John.
Oh,
Yes.
ooh,
I knew you would love the Dear
very
John.
cute. Very cute. I'm a fan of their jeans. In fact, am I wearing? No, these are Moosey. I think that's how you say it. Moosey, mousy. I like those too. Okay, so I figured, you know what? Cluminati's known for being a rich bitch because of her pool. And MGL, we're going to hear her, and I've heard it and seen it myself many times. She's a rich bitch because she's got a tomfoolewood puss. And damn it, there's this one like piece of lash glue that.
Did you ever notice though that MGL doesn't own one piece of like designer clothing, right? So
no, because
it's
they
always
don't
handbags
fit in
or
her
shoes.
size.
Yeah, it's handbags, shoes, or glasses. That's it. That's all she's got. And
it's like, I don't care. I couldn't care less. But yeah, Tom Ford doesn't make tops that fit size, 48 fucking triple G udders.
Well, listen, she's a size 6 on the bottom. So, I mean,
okay, well, then that could work. She could, yeah, I've never seen her. I have to say, besides her Lululemon, like polyester sausage casing jacket, besides that and a couple other things here and there, I've never seen her in anything that has made me go, oh my God. I'm talking current times, not past times.
She had a picture on her, I think it was her Instagram or somewhere, TikTok maybe.
Oh, okay. See,
where
I don't look at any of that shit.
She's wearing gold pants.
No.
Gold pants. No. Poorly tailored gold pants.
Gold like LeMay, or
like gold, like
shiny gold or matte?
Yes, iridescent gold pants. And
I'm just saying no, just on principle.
She had on a black top, like a black, like just 3/4 length top with the gold pants, with gold and black heels to complete the whole ensemble.
Hey, B Tim, how are you? Nikki Hansen, how are you? Oh, hey, Miss Brittany, got to put my damn glasses back on. B Tim, you did a good job too. I was listening to you all before I came in here.
You did great.
Okay, so I thought, you know what? Like I said, it's all relative. When I saw Molly's closet, I was like, even my husband was out in the kitchen. This was a while back. I knew almost nothing about her. She was screaming at some girl berating her about a Kate Spade bag, and she was like, "Bitch, if you want to see a puss, I'll show you a purse." And even my husband, who was in the kitchen, he looked and he was like, "She calls out a closet?" I mean, and I'm not closet shaming anyone, because I know I personally, as well as I know you have the same policy. Like, I don't take people into my closet.
No.
I don't do house tours. I don't do garage tours. I don't talk about any of that shit because it's cringy and it's tacky.
It is very.
But since she likes to do it so much, and I've heard Cluminati several times talk about she's rich because have you seen her daily Amazon order? To which I say, honey, you want to see my monthly Saks bill?
Right.
We can.
Same.
Like,
would you like to
it's
see
all
it?
relative. It's all relative. But I don't come on here saying, well, I'm a rich bitch. Do you want to see my Saks Fifth Avenue bill every month? I'm a rich bitch.
Never.
Do you want to see? I have a pool. So I thought, you know what? In the spirit of it's all relative, I thought I'd just pull up a pool and a closet that now, when you've got either one of these, well, by God, if you're so inclined, you get yourself a mic and an internet connection and tell the world about it.
Well, I mean, we already, we're on $9 gallons of shampoo, and she told me straight to my face.
I've got some shampoo too. I'm glad you reminded me of that.
She said it straight to my face. She said, if you can't afford to put money up for blip boards, just say so. And I said, you're right. I should just sit down and shut the fuck up. Because
you know what? I want to show her the shampoo that, I know several people enjoy this shampoo. Let's see here.
I can't even talk shit about hair. Hey, that's what I use.
Okay, well, this is Oribe. Now, they're not all $170 a bottle, but none of them are. Well, let's see. The travel size is $21. You can get 8 ounces of shampoo for $50. The signature shampoo in the big bottle, $157, and on it goes. Oh, look, there's only one left at $157. How many ounces? 33 ounces. Okay. So, that's why I like to say it's all relative, because what was that? How much did that cost? $9 a fucking gallon, a bucket. What was it?
Yeah. $9 for the big, this size.
Okay. That's not a flex. That's not a flex. And truly, this is not meant to be a flex either. This just goes to my, look how pretty it is. And I can assure you all, it does smell lovely.
It does. It's great. I love it. I love it.
So anyway, there you have it. That's, so it's all relative. Okay. So we're going to get rid of that one. And we're going to go to, should we stay with her since we started with her? Oh, yeah. No, I already have. Okay. I'm going to pull the other one up. Yep. I'm just going to get it through my, I thought I emailed it to myself. Oh, it's already up. Duh. All right. So I want to show you all a pool. This is a pool. This is a pool that you could definitely flex with this pool. Okay, this is from his name is Ben Mala. He used to be, and he's got a great story. Fantastic. He went from having a lot of problems in his life and having pretty much nothing to this. And let's just say he well, I'm just gonna say no more. He used to be on the Concrete podcast. I think he and that dude, I don't know if they started that together or if he was just on it a lot. But at any rate, let's look at Ben's pool. And yes, this is here in Florida.
Take a look. You basically wade in with the stone feature with the small little fountain deal.
Oh,
all pebble tech through. You've got a covered bridge. You've got a spot.
Let me just say, this house is sitting directly on the beach on the Gulf of Mexico. And I do believe when he okay, there was already a house there. He tore it down and he built this one. And I do believe just maybe 2 years ago, it hasn't been there long. It's probably longer than that, but it was the most expensive home ever built in that county.
I love it.
And all of it culminates in a lazy river that
I would highly recommend. If you like house tours, watch this one.
Runs the entire property.
Oh, look at that. My goodness. Is that a lazy river? My gosh.
I want a lazy river.
Okay. This reminds me so much of the Venetian in the lobby.
I was just going to say that.
Like where the food court is?
Yes.
Oh, look at that. How nice is that? It goes all around the dam.
If I swim the lazy river 5 times, it's 1 mile.
Ben is an absolute fucking trip. I highly recommend. The guy, everything he touches, he kind of has the Midas touch, and he's hilarious.
I'm thinking about starting to do it.
You know what's funny? He does not, like, even though he's got, there, 16.5 million. Like, through the whole thing, you never hear him like, oh, look at my pool. I'm rich.
I got a pool. I got a pool.
Yes.
So that's what I mean.
This is a pool. This is a pool.
A little seating area. Just a little bar area here.
Restaurant.
For
I don't think they're going to show
this pool area that could basically seat about 50 or 60 people.
That was the very happy realtor that sold him the property.
I bet.
Actually, I thought they tore it down and built. No, maybe it was just the property.
Billiards table, lazy river that goes all the way around. Here, let's go to the bowling alley.
Oh, the bowling alley. Okay, we're leaving the pool. Now say goodbye to the pool. Bye, pool. That's a pool. Oh, an outdoor bowling alley. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, girl, go watch this. I'm telling you, you will not be sorry. Okay, so that's a pool. And then for Miss Molly, no, crazy nurse, this is not the house that burned down.
That literally makes my pool look like a construction runoff pond.
Like a koi pond?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it makes hers look like a koi pond too. I mean, I don't think I've even seen hers, but no, I take that back. I have. Yeah, that's a pool. That's a pool. Hey, Dixie Norris.
Yeah, mine now looks like a garden. Like it's like a garden pond, not even a koi pond. We just have like,
we're
like
not
the little
pool shaming. We're not pool shaming.
I'm pool shaming myself. Like,
but like we're not showing this to like, no, it's just like keep your shit in perspective, ma'am.
Right.
And Allie, no, he is not single. He has a lovely wife, and that he's been married to for a long time. He is a very interesting guy. Did anybody else come in? Hey, Camry, how are you? All right, now we shall look at. Molly loves to talk about her
closet.
I'm gonna make the ad play first and then I'll share it.
You know what's funny is every time she buys something and she shows it, right? So you'll see she'll hold it up and she'll be like, I just got a new pocketbook, blah, 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 right? And then 3 days later, she's like, my credit card got hacked. I need to file a dispute with my credit card. Every time.
Listen, we live in the day and age, and I don't know what she does. I don't give a shit. But we live in the day and age where you can rent a fucking jet, for God's sake. You think you can't rent a Tom Ford purse? And I don't care what she does. I'm only doing this and commenting on it because she's so fucking insecure that her self-worth is wrapped up in a fucking purse.
Right, exactly.
And great, do you? But when you want to start shaming other people because you think you're rich,
right?
Like I said, keep it in perspective, sweetie. So, in the spirit of that, let's look at, and I have showed this on my channel before. Let's look at, now this is a closet to flex over. This is Jamie, I think it's pronounced Choa or Chua, C-H-U-A. She is married to the owner of, I believe it's Singapore Airlines. And she, I do believe, was a flight attendant and met him on a flight.
Look at her boots. I love her boots.
I hate the boots with that dress. Not a fan of that. So let's just behold this closet for just a minute.
Today on Bonkers Closets, we go all the way
I'm
to
sure
Singapore.
Molly's looks just like that.
Yeah, I'm sure too.
She's got California closets parked out there right now. Maybe one of those rooms she rents in her house, she can just turn into a big old closet. I'll never forget hearing her say one time, she said she also has a fingerprinting closet. Oh, okay. Sure you do. Okay, girl. And that she had jewelry to make a drag queen very jealous. Also not a flag.
Are you supposed to say that?
Yeah, probably not.
To see the extravagant closet of Jamie Chua.
Oh my.
She's an Insta-famous Singaporean socialite and an entrepreneur with her own skincare. She has a 700 square foot closet that holds her collection of over 200 Hermes bags.
Sure, Molly has 200 Hermes bags as well.
She probably does. I bet she does.
Yeah, this is definitely something to aspire to if you're into, fashion. Drag queens, buckle up. Behold the jewels.
Oh, I love it.
I'm Allie Wiseman, and this is Bonkers Closet.
All right, Allie, hurry up. You don't have all day.
Jamie's closet is protected by fingerprint access.
Just like Molly.
But we got her to open up and show us inside.
Hello,
Not
I'm Jamie
shabby.
and welcome to my closet.
Okay, we get the picture. Oh, and there's Teresa Romer. I forgot about her. You ever seen her closet? She used to have, and she's the thing about Teresa Romer is she comes across as such a nice person. Like, she's over the top. She needs to stop with all the fucking plastic surgery and shit. But she can show you her house, her Rolls Royces, her plane, all that. The same with the lady in Orlando, the Queen of Versailles, Jackie Siegel.
Oh, I haven't seen hers.
Oh, you need to watch that. The Queen of Versailles. She was building the largest home in Florida, and she calls it Versailles, and it's in Orlando. I don't know why. Her husband owns, what's the timeshare called? Some giant timeshare company.
Oh God, of course he does.
Anyway, both of them can show you all their possessions, and they come across like you would want to sit down and have drinks with either one of them. They're just nice people. They seem like nice people. There's no like, there's a way to show people things if that's what you want to do without being like, I've never seen either one of those ladies tell you that basically you're a piece of shit because I have a Tom Ford purse.
She literally did that. She was like, "You have a Kate Spade pineapple purse."
Yes,
Who
that was
has
the
a
one.
Kate Spade
Yes,
pineapple
yes.
purse?
That
Whoever
was
wants
the
to.
one.
Whoever the fuck wants to. That too. Maybe that's what she wanted. Maybe she really, really likes
Exactly.
pineapples.
Exactly.
cares?
And what does it matter? Like,
Right.
how does a fucking purse? See, that's the difference between her and, because there are millions of women who have as less than her, more than her, wildly more than her,
Yeah.
and they don't act like her. She's just such a dick. And all
She
it
could
says to
have-
me is insecure.
Yeah, she
Wildly
could have
insecure.
all the Tom Ford purses, right? She could go buy every single bag that Bottega makes. And
Mhm.
at the end of the day, she's still gross and she's still
Yep.
just a shitty fucking person.
She
So
has
money,
no fucking class. None.
she's
None.
the prime example. Money does not buy class, no matter
No.
what, no matter how
And
much
you
money
can't-
you have.
You can't lease it either.
No, and you can't fake it to make it. She can't even fake it to make it.
Can you imagine taking her
No,
somewhere nice?
no, no.
No. No.
I wouldn't take her anywhere. She'd be a Chili's
No.
bitch. How about that?
Yeah,
Her
there
and
you go.
Her and Betty can go to Chili's together.
Hey, Bombs Becca, how are you? All right. Hey, Lindsay, how are you? All right. So the clips, I'm going to pull up the clips you sent me.
Oh, they're good.
Which
They're good.
which one should I do first? Does it matter? Let me show you the thumbnail and you tell me.
Okay. Let me see the thumbnail.
Oh, wait. One is Betty's arrest and what? No, let's do the other one first.
Yeah. So the other one is prior to that.
Okay. Yep. Oh, yeah. Here we go. And can you tell me, please, what in the fuck is going on with her chin? Has her chin always looked like that? This this
like
super pointed. Like, has she had an implant put in her chin?
I don't know.
Look at it when I pull it up here. It's so like, it was the first thing I noticed. I was like, oh my God, what the fuck is going on with her chin?
She looks like the guy from Saw, you know, the little
Yes.
clown on the tricycle
Yes.
clown thing.
Yes, I have that picture too. Okay. All right. Let me share this. And when you want me to stop, well, it's all I can do not to stop.
Right.
Oh God. Okay, so that picture was what, 30 years ago?
Who is that?
and-
Who the fuck
and
is that?
And she does, I guess I've just never noticed because I'm always distracted by her fucking boobs that I don't like. I still can't wrap my mind around someone paying to have their tits look like that. Like, aren't you supposed to pay to not have them look like that? I don't like.
Listen,
whatever.
I'm not going to say anything until after the 7th because if I say it, I could jinx myself. Karma could come back and bite me right in the ass. And I'm not saying anything until after the 7th about the tit.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Okay. But I can.
they're
just usually I'm just distracted by like, that's the first thing you notice on her because they're just so enormous. But I guess I've just never noticed that she does. She has like, I'd say she has a diamond shaped face. And actually that is a really pretty picture. I'm sure it's filtered to the gods and it's 20 years old. But
yeah, I would like to meet in person whoever that's a picture of because they are very beautiful. It's not her.
Very pretty. But beauty, what is that expression? Beauty is as pretty does. And yeah, there's Okay, Molly, take it away. So I take it Molly's just holding her phone up. Is this when Cluminati struck her for playing the arrest video?
I think this one was prior. This one
Okay.
was prior, I do believe.
Let me, I've got the volume up all the way. So sorry if it's a little hard to hear. What? Come again?
There she goes.
She is so disgusting. Like,
Oh, God.
you know, but she's kind of met her match with the other one, with Cluminati, because she's foul as hell too. I mean, the way she speaks is, I don't know which one's worse. She can at least, I don't know. I don't know as much about her as I've, you know, watched about Molly. I'm just going to state for the record, Your Honor, as a female, I don't want balls. I don't have balls. No one thinks I have balls. And I don't carry them in a Tom Ford purse, even if I did have them, which I don't. What's wrong with just being a... Why do all these... They're so fucking aggressive, all of them.
Forget, I don't know why you ended that with prayers for Sebastian Rogers, honey. You needed that for prayers. You need an exorcist, woman.
I'm with Cluminati on that one.
I can agree.
So that's score a point for her.
I don't know you. I'm so glad I don't know you, but you need a straight up ass exorcist. Like, get the demon out.
Did you hear when Cluminati told Molly she looked like a grouper?
What the fuck?
She told her she looked like a grouper. I was like, oh God, you know, she's not wrong.
Look at this fucking redneck over here. Look at this fucking redneck over here.
Okay, I want to know, how is she making that assessment off of Cluminati's background is much nicer than Molly's. I just, like, I don't know how she gets that based on this small portion we've seen. I think Molly calls everybody a redneck. Well, how about this? I think you sound fucking illiterate. And I would love to know why that accent waxes and wanes. Like, sometimes when she's trying to be, you know, Molly badass, it's like full fucking Teresa Giudice, Jersey Housewives.
It's even worse because she gets mad, right? So she'll get mad and she's like, "You think I'm fucking scared of her? I'm not scared of her." And then all of a sudden,
I'm saying right now, for the record, I am scared of both of them. Like, I don't know. I just don't know anybody that threatens to beat someone's ass, to, you know, go real life on them. And I'm talking mainly about Molly. Yeah, it's just like, oh God, ladies, just try and be ladies, okay?
Oh, I need an exorcist.
Well, you might want to give it a try. And that fucking hoodie.
Go ahead. Let's hear what this
Hoodies. No, when you're built like SpongeBob, hoodies.
it's like a snuggie. It's like a snuggie. It's like she took.
No, it's not. Oh my God, it is not. Oh fuck! Like, she's kind of square. You know, she's like from the neck to the navel. She's square. Like,
yeah.
Hoodies make even somebody who's teeny weeny tiny look bigger than they are. No bueno. And the color, really, like, why does everything seem to be an ode to Hershey,
Shit.
Pennsylvania?
It's all shit. It's all literal shit. She has the shiny, shitty zip up. I don't even know what that situation was, but it was terrible. It was awful. It was the worst thing I've ever seen. She wore it for 62 days straight. It was
Did she take that fucking plastic banana leaf fucking fake tree out of her living room yet?
No.
Like, this is what kills me about her. She wants everybody to think that she's, you know, she's so bougie. She's so classy. A banana leaf plant in your living room as home decor, like the 90s called, and they want their plant back. Please send it back.
She had dog shit on her
Brainiac
floor.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't that interesting?
Mm-hmm.
has to say. Let's hear what this Brainiac has to say. All right. Let's hear what this fucking
And I really do pray
say.
that is the case.
What?
But for some of y'all, I really hope that's not, because
I think that Molly has such a problem with Cluminati because they're similar. They're, you know, both that like aggressive. Molly's used to like dominating. And I think she's met her match with this one. And I kind of love that. I would like to see them in a cage match.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
And I'm pretty sure I'm putting my money on Cluminati. Just saying.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
Mm-hmm.
Dare you? You are so fucking lucky. I'm not riding side by side by JLR or fucking Bullhorn Betty. We're not outside your fucking house. You got fucking lucky.
now why would you be out there with them two? I thought y'all didn't like each other.
That's a flex. That's a flex in your life. Bullhorn Betty and JLR. And I know, JLR's seemingly done a turnaround, but yeah. That's a flex for Molly. Okay.
I'm not talking to Bullhorn Betty. I've actually been going at Bullhorn Betty for 2 fucking weeks.
I would imagine you've been doing that because you really miss being in the limelight, and you know that everybody and their brother's fucking talking about her. So why not you?
Yeah.
None of these people, like, I don't know who sang that song, These Hoes Ain't Loyal, but some rapper, none of these people, very few people on here have any fucking loyalty to anyone. It's just all about getting ahead. That's the beauty of not giving a fuck.
I agree. I love it. It's my favorite thing to not give a single fuck.
Yeah. I mean, look, there's nobody in this chat really. 37. And hey, I'm glad for all 37 of you. I wouldn't trade 37 people with a normal fucking brain and mindset and priorities in the right place for 3,700. Making me think that I'm something that I'm not. So
we had there was one Sunday where there was like 100 people, and I could actually I could read the comments, and I was like, oh my God, I can actually read the comments. I can see the comments. I love it.
I'm still horrible about that. It's just, I don't know. It's just so weird to me when your whole fucking existence is like wrapped up in this shit. And as I've heard you say several times, we're in the asshole of YouTube. Yep. I mean, this is like, we are in literally what do you say? Welcome to the gutter. Yeah, we're in the gutter. Yeah. I mean, and I'm fine with it.
Me too. Me too. I love it. I say that we have a glitter gutter. Ours is like fancy and a little bit, like zhuzhed up. And I like that.
It's all, but there's, just that old expression, game knows game. Game recognizes game when game sees game. And right. I just see a lot of bullshit going on.
And you're using my shit. I'm backing it all up. I'm going to put a fucking strike right on your fucking channel.
What a bitch move. Like, what?
I'm the one that
bitch, you're not even supposed to be here. What the hell are you?
I'm going to strike you from Walta's. That's Walta's channel. That's Walta's.
Oh, jeez. Oh, is that what it is? Yeah.
Probably. I mean, I'm just guessing.
Oh, I came up with a name for her. It just popped into my mind at the end of the day yesterday. MGH. Molly, go home.
Oh, shit. Oh my God. Now she's go harder. I'm going to go harder.
Oh yeah. Cause I'm pretty sure I'm not going to name my channel fucking Go Harder. Yeah, no, it makes, it's like, oh, did you take a left turn at the porn convention? Were you looking for?
They're doing their AI porn, her and Walta. They're,
what?
Yeah, they do OnlyFans. And
she is so fucking gross. Honest to God, she is so disgusting. Are you kidding me?
No, she said it. She
you
said
know,
that they
Molly,
do it.
I think I've got a very different kind of marriage than Molly has.
Yes, same.
My husband and I do not do OnlyFans. I don't do OnlyFans. He doesn't do OnlyFans. We don't rent rooms in our house.
No.
If I told my husband that Bullhorn Betty was coming to hang out in the guest room, I'd be like, my fiber optic cable would be cut. Yeah. And there was something else that I was like, oh yes, I heard her say that her birthday, they're planning a girls trip. How like
her and her friends, or her and her internet friends?
Who the fuck knows? They're one and the same, I'm sure. I don't think she probably has a lot of real life friends, because she obviously sucks all the oxygen out of any room she enters, because she needs all the attention. So I would say internet friends, her Patreons. I want to know what kind of fucking dumbasses are paying her on Patreon. But
I did it when I first came to YouTube. I definitely was in Molly's Patreon for a whole minute and a half, and then
for research purposes.
Well, she showed a naked picture of herself. Like, she posted a nude picture of herself in her fucking Patreon, and that was it. That was the day. I was like, oh no.
Why?
I can't. I don't know. She was posing. She had her bare tits, and she had her hand kind of like this, and then she had her ass sticking out with a thong. I was like, oh my God, we're done here. I was like, I can't.
Wow.
We're done here.
Wow. I don't know what to say. I do not know what to say.
Nothing, no words.
Did they have to get another server just for all the filters? Like, I don't. She borrowed Betty's Klieg light. Like, wow. Oh God.
It was terrible.
Oh, I'm going to have nightmares. Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
Backs up fucking everything and takes people to fucking court. Don't fucking tell me or tell fucking people that I'm fucking two-faced and that I'm going back to fucking Bullhorn Betty, because that is not what's fucking happening.
Bitch, you will go anywhere you can get attention. So let's just get that straight. Okay.
Right.
We're not outside your fucking house. You got fucking lucky. He got that motherfucker got lucky.
Come on over.
Yes, he got fucking lucky. Why did he get fucking lucky? Because we dismantled, okay? I don't know what kind of fucking 43 plus IQ you have, Clue, but you do have a lot of nerve, because you really don't know what you're talking about. I'm not a hypocrite.
No, of course not. That's what she's mad about. I am not a hypocrite. Okay.
And you came along pretty much way after me, okay, sweetheart?
Okay.
You came along way after me.
Are you speaking after you started your YouTube channel or after you lost it? Which I'm just for clarity purposes.
And who cares? Who cares? Like, okay, Molly, cool. You've been on the internet for 9 years. Like, nobody gives a fuck.
I'm telling you, it's similar personalities. That's why she's, so bothered.
I'm not known for doing that. I'm not known for hate bonding. I have been going after Bullhorn Betty for 2 fucking weeks. And for you to say
you had the bitch in your guest room, that speaks volumes. Who cares what happens after that? Like, you let that dirtbag, who doesn't even look like she showers on a regular basis, into your guest room. Okay.
That this is the opportunity of a lifetime? Did you just say that this is an opportunity of a lifetime to be on this case? Why? Because you're making money? I don't have his name in my title. That's what you just said. I know that that's what you mean. And don't try to fucking cover it with some sort of icing, because that's exactly what you meant. I'm not next to fucking Dolly.
Bring on the icing. Give me all the icing.
Did you see her that time, like a long time ago, where she sat down and she had a pie, right? I don't know if it was after Thanksgiving or if it was after Christmas, but there was an entire fucking pie in the pie tin. And she sat there with the pie, eating it directly out of the pie tin, and ate the entire pie while she was on a live. Just sat there eating the entire pie. And I was done. I was like, I can't.
I know she's known for that, eating on camera. It's so disgusting. Like, unless you're doing a mukbang and you're getting paid for it, which typically wouldn't that be like a dedicated channel for that? Yeah, it's gross. Nobody wants to see you eat. Hey, I'll eat right out of the pie tin. but I have never consumed an entire. I won't even eat. Oh my God, are you kidding me? I make sure I floss my fucking teeth before I come in here because I don't like want it. Molly's, for me, Molly is someone with no class and no manners and no couth who wants to play the role of baller. But like you said, it doesn't matter what you have in your closet, in your garage, in your house. It doesn't matter because everything about you screams gauche, tacky, classless,
foul.
Mm. Yep.
Or any of these fucking motherfuckers, because we would have came and fucking had you. Wait a second. She says that Betty made my channel. No, dear.
That
it was actually the
opposite
other way around.
would be true.
Listen, I don't know what kind of
right
dirtbag redneck you are, sweetheart. I don't know if you're in the 43 IQ range, but you are insanely, miseducated on what's been going on.
Miseducated. That's a new one. I don't think I've ever heard someone being labeled I've heard uneducated, miseducated. Coming from what I'm sure is a Mensa IQ. Miseducated.
With me and Bullhorn Betty. I'm the one going after someone that you don't fucking like. Okay? I've done minimal,
along with a fucking million other people,
or information on this whole fucking case. But one thing I do fucking know is I can form an opinion without hundreds of people being in my fucking ear. I don't want to hear fucking Justin's opinion. I don't want to hear fucking Olivia's opinion. I don't care about Justin.
Yeah, no, until Justin gets a shade match at Sephora, I give zero fucks about any of their opinions. Has he done that yet, by the way?
No. I saw yesterday and I was looking and the filters that he had on, I don't know
absurd.
I don't know what kind of filter he had on, but it was blurry. So it was worse than Laura's. Everything was blurry. And I was like, this is terrible. Like your filter, we need to fix your filter. We need to turn it down a little bit.
Let me tell you, one of the funniest things and the truest things that PayPal Mal ever said was that he looked like this gentleman right here. Let me stop this one for a second so I want to share this one.
Oh my God.
She said he looked like Walter Mercado. And I'm sorry, she was not wrong. Walter, I wanted a full screen version. Don't make me do it, Walter. I'm going to have to open this image in a new tab just so I can blow this up. Oh, why won't it let me do that? It won't. Anyway, there's Walter. Tell me that's not him. She was so spot on, like they say, even a broken. Oh, this one right here. Okay, this one we're opening in its own tab. Although Walter Mercado has better hair than Justin, but let me share that one.
The wig that I bought on Amazon when I did the Justice for All parody, that wig was actually really nice. And I almost wanted to send it to him and be like, here you go, just wear this, because it was really not, it was actually a really good wig. And I was like, I feel like this is better.
Look at that.
Hair. Oh my God.
But Walter clearly has a better makeup artist because Walter has a shade match. Yeah. This should be Justin's. This should be his goals. Put this picture of Walter on your refrigerator, Justin, and make this your goals. He's one of the worst kind. He's one of those stab you in the back, talk shit about you know, you don't hear him coming out talking shit about people because he's one of those fuckers who can't make a decision.
He's wishy-washy.
Because he's, the ultimate thing he's worried about is, what will it do to my channel? I give two fucks what it does to my channel.
He's a fence rider. He rides that fence hard.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because to make a decision would cost him. One of the first things that I really learned about this place is it doesn't matter what you do. You're going to have a group of people that think you're the bee's knees, and you're going to have a group of people that think you're a bag of shit. And that can vacillate in a matter of 24 hours.
Yeah, it changes.
Yes, you're the greatest thing in the world on Monday, and on Tuesday, burner at the stake because you spoke out against someone else they like or whatever. So be true to yourself. And
that just happened to me when I was talking shit about Clue. When I was, you know what I mean? I brought up valid points about Cluminati and her cohort. There were people that, oh, fuck you. And I'm like, all right. And like, exactly. I'm still going to sleep. I'm going to sleep fine with a fan on tonight. I promise.
Exactly.
Like, I'll be okay.
I remember you saying that. And yeah, when this is your job, you definitely have to,
you have to placate them.
Yes, you have to get a PhD in diplomacy. But the bad thing about doing that is you can't really ever come out and say your 100% true feelings,
right?
Because you're too worried about who you're going to make mad, and they're not going to give you any more money. So, and speaking of that, hey Peggy, you all caps Peggy, bitch. If you want to come on over to my channel and tell me what it is I lied about,
oh God,
that fucking nut job, she's off talking. I haven't seen her or uttered her name in months. And I got a screenshot of her talking shit about me in some chat. And Lisa's a liar too. Bitch, come on over, Peggy. I'll give you a link. I'll give you my burner number. You can email me. Come talk to me, Pegs. Come on. Come tell Lisa why you're so mad at her.
Not Peggy that I hates me.
Fuck her.
She hates me now. She used to love me. Peggy loved me. And then Peggy hated me.
She loved me too.
She hates me now because I said, fuck Turtle Boy, he's a scumbag. And then she started hating me.
Well, she really hates people that don't need her money. Like, she seems to get off on, knowing that people will put up with her bullshit because she throws them a $50 super chat. Bitch, I don't need your money. So
it's fucking Peggy, man. I don't think Peggy's a Peggy.
Peggy is not a Peggy. I told the person who sent me the screenshot, I said, we know Peggy. We just know her by another name.
Yeah. Peggy's not Peggy.
Definitely not. Okay, back to this one.
Jonathan Lee Rich's opinion. I don't give a shit about Benny Politan's opinion. I only care about what I fucking.
I'm sure he doesn't care about yours either.
That's how I've been doing it. So now you're scared? Do you think?
I mean, I happen to have gone to school with a billionaire. You don't see me dropping her name all over the place. And I assure you, Vinnie Politan is not a billionaire.
Yeah, me and Bullhorn Betty are talking yet? Because that's not the case.
Nobody cares, Molly.
But you know what? You're doing it.
You want to touch Chris Proudfoot's balls?
All right, so now you're getting.
Did she seriously just say that? Can you imagine? How much would your husband appreciate that if you were talking like that on fucking YouTube? I mean, wow. Touch Chris Proudfoot's balls. Okay. Oh, it just gets worse and worse.
Now you're getting stupid. You're trying to be cute. You're trying to pull J for Justice. I see exactly what you're doing. I see exactly what you're doing.
I see exactly what you're doing. Would you mean a fucking hard consonant? And what are you, the boss of YouTube? Like, just go about your fucking bannovating business and, oh God.
She's trying to be J for Justice, but fucking 100 points lower.
I don't get that
you know what I mean?
at all.
That's what she's trying to fucking tell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't try to tell your people that I'm hate bonding with Bullhorn Betty. I'm not sticking up for Bullhorn Betty, not one fucking bit.
No,
not one fucking bit.
I think you'd throw your fucking mother under the bus if it got you money.
Yeah, she would.
Yeah, she's that bitch who has no fucking loyalty to anyone or anything. That's why she and Betty and the rest of them were simpatico for as long as they were, because they all had a common goal.
Girl doesn't know shit, and she's trying to act fucking tough. Let me tell you something, Cluminati. I'm really not the one to fucking mess with. She's a racist? PJ says you're a fucking racist. Who's Ricky Smith?
PJ's in her chat.
Get her, Molly.
God.
Ricky Smith is your
PJ.
fucking name? Jesus Christ. Her name is Ricky Smith and she's a racist? Listen, you got no fucking.
Is he related to Ricky Bobby by any chance?
I don't know. She's so stupid.
And I'm going to say right now that as I sit here, hand to God, I do not watch Cluminati. I know that the whole thing went around with the racist accusations. As I sit here now, I don't know what she said.
I do, and it's not good. But Molly calling her out for potential or actual racism that she doesn't, Molly has no idea what she's talking about. Molly has been racially insensitive and, you know, had her moments of bigotry as well.
I'm sorry. The keyboard was going all the pretty colors and I decided to push a button.
That's funny. Yeah. So Molly calling that out, that's rich.
All I know is no one's ever called me a racist.
Same.
And they never will.
Same.
Yeah. So, but truly, like I've heard things on clip channels, but I have never heard the full it. As I sit here, if you said to me, tell me what it is why it is they call her a racist, I couldn't do it. But I don't listen to her. So,
right.
I fucking tell your people, okay? And why are you even calling me Molly Golightly? Why are you putting hashtag Molly Golightly? It's not a fucking thing anymore, baby. You're not gonna get fucking rich and famous talking about Molly Golightly.
Ma'am, nobody got fucking rich and famous off you. Okay, can we just get that straightened out here and now? Like,
oh shit.
It's saying shit like that like nobody is getting rich and famous. She didn't get rich and famous off of her. So how did someone else?
Oh my God.
Name
one. Name one. Name just one.
Justin for all.
Right. Yes. So famous.
Didn't she fall out with him?
I think 6 times and then they're back together. I don't know. He was on her panel.
That's typical of all these people.
Right.
They get all fucking wrapped up in this and this fucking YouTube bullshit instead of becoming just like a hobby or someplace to come and laugh. And like, I don't know about you, but when I'm having a bad day, I don't come in here and decide to share it with all of you to spread my misery. Yeah, no. So they get all fucking wrapped up in this. It becomes their existence. They start to think they have themselves deluded into thinking they're famous. You are not famous. None of us are famous.
Love that.
That's why they're always falling out with everybody because it's fucking dog eat dog. The more serious you take this bullshit, well, the less loyalty you have to anyone or anything.
And for what? I mean, for what? Like, is this going to be
is
this going to be in your fucking eulogy? I hope to God not. Like, I hope not.
No. My son told me that he was watching me. I'm sure he doesn't get past the first couple of minutes. He came over here one day and I went to go get him something out of the bedroom and he was behind me and he said, "What's new, pussycat?" And I said,
"Oh shit."
I said, "Oh my God, you are not." I mean, he's always known I've had this channel, but I'm like, please tell me you're not watching. You, honey, do not watch your mother, please.
Don't do it.
But he thinks it's funny. He's like, who is that bullhorn Betty bitch?
I showed my mother and my mom was like, "Don't you think you could do something a little bit more productive with your time?" And I was like, I mean, yeah, I probably could. But here
if I showed my mother, listen, I one of the funniest things I could ever do. My mom a clip, tell her, "I need you to watch this. I'm going to call you at whatever time, and you're just going to give me your thoughts."
No.
But I know that it would let's just say it would probably alienate some people.
Yeah. My mom was not. She was not impressed. Let's just put it that way. She was like, why do you do that? Why do you do that? And I'm like, I don't know. Don't ask
Your
me
mom
questions
must know
I
my
can't
mom.
answer.
Is your mom on the 9th hole in a golf cart behind mine?
She probably is. She probably is right now, honestly.
Yes. Yes, because my mother would say, I said, I don't know, like, what do you want to mess around and all that trash? Like, I just, no. Yes, that would be the, that would be the standard response. Okay, carrying on.
That shit has fucking sailed. It has fucking sailed, girl.
And it's probably on the Carnival Cruise Line fun ship.
I hope so.
It has sailed. You fucking J for Justice wannabe. It has fucking sailed. Yeah, I don't know who that fucking redneck in the back is fucking laughing and shit. Is this the one with the fucking Obama phone?
Obama
She's
phone?
super jealous? Oh, jealous of what?
My question exactly. Jealous of what? An overly fucking surgically altered attention whore? Like, and I mean that in the nicest way possible. Not in a literal. I don't really think you're a whore. I mean, you're married, but
right.
She is an attention whore. What are you jealous of? Okay.
You're going to actually hear her say that I missed out on the opportunity of a lifetime? Excuse me?
I can't.
So you're saying that capitalizing, profiting off of this child's disappearance is an opportunity of a lifetime?
Oh my God. Is she really going here? Is she really going here?
Oh yeah. Here we go.
Brian Laundrie, Summer Wells. And I know there have been others less. Kat, was she involved in Cash Gurnan?
I know. Maybe. I don't want to say for sure. Maybe. There's a good chance.
For her to say such a thing. Wow. I mean, well, Molly, you may not, according to you, you may not be a hypocrite, but you are clearly fucking delusional. How much? I remember Summer Wells' birthday stream.
No, I know. That was the worst.
I didn't know that Summer Wells needed a Tom Ford purse. I mean, and like you said, she could have dropped off a pallet of Tom Ford purses. She is fucking devoid of class, like truly. I've just terrible. I can't imagine being like I am perfectly happy with my little channel that nobody knows about.
Me too.
Because it's like I find a lot of this anxiety provoking.
It can be. It really can be. If you let it, yeah, absolutely. It can be.
And that's why I disappear for days or weeks at a time. When it starts to negatively, when I start to walk around angry about the shit that I'm seeing people do, I'm like, I put the YouTube down. And thank God. I cannot imagine having to count on this for my income. And it doesn't matter what kind of day you're having or how you feel. You got to drag your ass in there and perform. Like
I couldn't do it because I can't. I mean, I do my Sunday night services, and that's pretty much it. That's all. I might pop on a couple panels. I might do this and do that, but that's it. I was doing more, and it was really starting just in that short period of time. It was really starting to affect me. Like, I felt like I had to do more and like, oh my God, what am I going to talk about? And I was like, I can't do this. I can't feel this way.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. And my husband says all the time, everything about that place is negative. Like, it's all you guys do is, talk about dead kids and missing kids, and everybody hates everybody. And he's right.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell you what, I've already blown up one channel. I don't give a shit about blowing up another. For me, I've met a few people on here that I will talk to whether I'm on here or not.
Same.
And that makes all of it worthwhile.
That's how I feel. I've met some really cool people, and
Yeah.
I've met some really genuinely good people, but then I've
Yes.
also seen,
Yes.
you know, my fair share of shitbags to go along with it.
Yeah. Yep. Hi Mermaid, how are you? Sorry, I'm over in the other window, you guys. So hey SoFlo, how the hell are you? My God, I was thinking about you just yesterday. What was it? Something about, well, I don't want to. It was something about South Florida, and I started thinking about you. I hope you're doing good. PP Gate, how are you? Hi, Celia. All right. Back to this bitch. Oh, God.
I would really be careful of your fucking words. Listen, it looks to me like you don't have a whole lot going for you. This ain't the fucking way, girl. If you think you're gonna get fucking rich with the kids that are fucking 1, disabled, number 2, missing, and
disabled. Oh, okay. Because he's autistic, he's disabled. I mean, I don't know. That may be. Is that like, do you automatically become disabled because you're autistic? I don't know. Autism has a range. I mean,
right.
I have a profoundly autistic family member. I'm talking profoundly.
Right.
So I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. As is typical.
She doesn't know. She doesn't even know. She doesn't know what she's talking about.
No. I mean, I swear to God, if some of these people say the absolute, like Laura. How about Laura the other day dropping the R word?
Oh, yeah. And it's a New York
thing. Bitch, let me tell you something. I'm not from New York. Despite the fact, okay, despite the fact that a lot of people, for whatever reason, seem to think I am. I promise I'm not. I'm born and raised in Florida. And I'm the same age as Laura. And I can tell you that word was, she is correct when she said, she's wrong when she says this is a New York thing. But generationally, yes, that word was very casually tossed around.
It was a word that was used frequently in my household by adults and kids alike. And I mean, it was mostly like a situational, you know what I mean? It wasn't necessarily calling somebody that, but it was like that the situation was that, you know what I mean? Is how it was used mostly. But it definitely wasn't only New York. I mean,
hell no. I mean, you can't get any further south than Florida from New York. But I can tell you this. I have 2 times since I've been on YouTube, I have slipped and used that word. And both times I had someone email me, and in a very nice, educate, you know, in the spirit of education,
like know better, do better type thing. Yeah.
And this person had I think it was a mental, like a mentally handicapped, I think it was a child. And this person told me how hurtful it is to hear someone use that word. And that's why, and I said, both times I responded at length. And anyone who's ever communicated with me knows I tend to run long. And I just said, I'm so sorry. And I promise you, it was not done out of malice or anything else. It's just, it's done out of ignorance and
emotion.
Kind of like Laura tried to say. It's something that you have to consciously. But see, when you're an asshole who's immature and you are ruled by your emotions, much like Betty. You just fucking foam at the mouth and froth at the mouth, and you say anything that runs between these two things and flies out of here. And I will say it has several times I have had to catch myself, because the inclination going back to growing up would be to say, oh, what a, you know, but if you give a shit about people's feelings, you try to do that. You may slip, but when you slip, You apologize. You don't say, "Oh, it's a New York thing." How fucking stupid. I mean, that's one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. There's an article about it.
She's so stupid. And that art, she's so stupid. She doesn't even know what she's talking about. I know exactly what she's speaking about, and that's not it. What she is trying to say that article was about, she took 3 words.
Okay.
Yeah, she took 3 words out of the specific article that she's referencing, and she just made it fit her narrative. That's not even what the fuck the article is about. She's so ignorant.
Where are we on time? How much
I
time
don't
do
know.
you have? Because I'm
What
trying.
time is
Hey,
it?
Truth Seeker, how are you? I'm trying to figure out. It is 1:20.
So
Because I'm thinking, should we switch?
10:20. I got about 40 minutes. And then
Okay. Should we go to the other video or finish this one?
Let's do a few more minutes of this one, then swap it over.
You tell me when to switch it.
Okay.
Okay.
And number 3, in a dangerous fucking area, you got another thing fucking coming. And don't try to fucking tell people.
I'm going to hear Judas Priest in my ear all day.
That me and Betty are fucking friends again. That is not going to fucking ever happen. I am against what she is fucking doing.
Really?
And if I was fucking fake, I would have kissed this guy's fucking ass. But I don't do shit like that.
Bitch, aren't you married? Ugh, that's so gross.
That is gross.
Do you hear her? Who the fuck is this?
Huh. Do you hear
Who the
her?
fuck is listening to that girl? Are you fucking serious?
More people than are listening to you, I would imagine.
Oh, shit.
Based on her chat. Is that Molly? Is this Molly's right here?
No, that's Cluminati's.
Okay.
And this is fucking kids that lived.
What?
By the fucking balls. But you know what? Creators are scared as hell of her. Who? Huh?
Huh? What's a huh? What
There
the
it
hell's
is.
a huh?
There it is.
Huh? What is that when she's like going full ghetto? What like
Yeah.
what is
That's
that?
her.
Huh.
That was her. That's her tough guy voice.
Oh, okay. You scared of her? I am definitely scared of you. I know that. I'm probably scared of both of you. Yes. Yes, I am.
This fucking chunky bitch? Are you fucking for real?
You better be careful, sweet pea.
Yeah.
It's all relative. Remember that, Molly. Don't make me get my skinny Gucci belt out that I was wearing yesterday and measure it online. I will do that.
It's her garter belt.
Oh. But I don't walk around saying shit like that. Well, I might drag Betty now and again, but
So last week it was okay, right? So last week
how are you?
it was all right when I was telling people to sub up to her. And people in my chat were saying,
Sub up to her.
She's a fucking sick bitch. And I said, no.
No.
You want to know something? All these
So is Molly saying that she told people to sub up to Illuminati,
Yes.
but now all of a sudden she's a sick bitch? Sub
Yes.
up to her. Sub up to her. But she's a sick bitch. I'm lost. Now she hates her. Okay.
pussies on fucking YouTube, they don't have the fucking balls that I fucking do.
You are very correct, ma'am. I do not have balls and I don't want them. You and Betty can have all the balls. Enjoy them.
Look at her fucking face. Look at her fucking face. She's trying to act fucking tough. You're not fucking tough, girl. You're not fucking tough. You are the fucking type of girl that if I saw out there, you'd be hiding in the fucking bushes.
I would definitely be hiding in the bushes. I do everything I can not to get arrested. So if that
I wouldn't, I would not hide in the bushes.
Tough.
I would not hide in the bushes, but I would make Molly cry and I wouldn't even have to move. I would pull up my lawn chair and sit there and not move and be able to make her cry. So
I've never had an ass beating. I've never given an ass beating. And I'm not trying to start now. Nope.
Same way
I'm
you
good.
From Lauren fucking Betty. You hid from her. Am I right? I'm the opposite. I'm very confrontational. I'm extremely confrontational.
You don't say. You
weird.
Are.
Weird. Didn't know that.
Yes, at her age. Don't you leave that behind? Like,
yeah.
I mean, for me, as soon as you give birth to a child, like those days are done.
Yeah, that's it.
I never had those days, but wow. Okay. So she's very confrontational. She's going to whip her ass. Okay.
No. And you're over there hiding with your fucking Obama phone, right? So don't worry how I got your fucking number. Just know.
She's got an in-ground pool, bitch. She not.
I think Molly called it ingrown. She did. Molly called it an ingrown pool.
How does she
It
know
was
she has
great.
an Obama phone? Oh my god! Wow.
She doesn't. She doesn't
That's-
know.
Yeah, no.
That I fucking have it. I have. Guy. Your fucking number. You.
Who?
Fuck I.
Forget. I don't know why you ended that with prayers for Sebastian Rogers, honey.
Hold on, I have to tell you this text I just got.
Oh no.
Blank County comfort stations. Blank County now has 3 comfort stations available from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. 2 of the stations have food and water while supplies last. All stations have AC, restrooms, showers. So
That's good.
That should give an idea of how devastated all of Florida is, because I never even lost power. But
Well, I mean, Betty has her power back, and she really didn't, her area wasn't vastly affected by the hurricane, but she does have a very shitty situation going on. So maybe she should go utilize the shower and restroom facilities that they are providing.
Yes,
I feel like that would be great for her.
Absolutely. Is that
Yep.
fucking Skank? Is that Skank still on here?
Whoa, I don't know.
I heard she was leaving.
Crypt Keeper of America.
Oh God, that girl. That's who we need to. She was my introduction to YouTube reviews. Prayer Garden of America. Sewer Garden of America. Okay.
You needed that for prayers. You need an exorcist woman.
Yeah. Yeah. You need a fucking real education. You need fucking class, okay?
Coming from one who is devoid of class to tell another one that she needs class. Okay, Molly. Okay.
So good.
Uh-huh.
You need a fucking makeover, and that's only like your 9th fucking problem.
Your living room needs a makeover.
Okay? This girl is as smart as this bag of fucking pretzels that I'm fucking eating right now. Get the fuck out of here. How dare you fucking criticize a 15-second phone call?
All I know is this. I have never called the parent of a missing child from the internet. 15 seconds or not. I don't care what happened before that 15 seconds. Well, it wouldn't matter what happened after. I don't care what was preceding that. You got the response that you were looking for. Okay.
He said, I don't know. That doesn't mean shit to me. She said, this is Molly Golightly. He said, that doesn't mean shit to me.
And you know what's funny? If you called 10 random people and asked them who Holly Golightly is, which is whose name she ripped off from the movie Breakfast at Tiffany's, I would say you'd be lucky if 5 of the 10 had any fucking clue who Holly Golightly was. So Molly Golightly, yeah, no, maybe 1 in 10. She's such a fucking idiot.
You got a lot of fucking nerve. You're fucking really fucking scraping the bottom of the barrel. I told people to fucking sub up to you.
Says the woman who had fucking Bullhorn Betty in her guest room. Okay, yeah.
Her best friend.
Tell us more.
I did that. Why? Because it was the nice thing to do. But you know what? I have to say, I didn't know that this was what you were like. And the people that have followed me in the past are on a different frequency. I'm just letting you know. I'm just saying they're on a higher frequency.
Maybe you need to get a new rubric, honey. I don't know what to tell you. A higher frequency.
Only high frequency. Only high frequencies allowed.
Molly, have you been like auditing Scientology classes?
Jay Shetty.
Has somebody read you with an e-meter? That's what the Scientologists do.
It's just Jay Shetty. Jay Shetty for life.
Oh. So I had never heard of him until you told me that's where she got her life coach. Listen, as far as I'm concerned, I'm a life coach. Anybody who offers advice of any kind, whether free or paid, is a life coach. So I'm a life coach. You're a life coach.
I guess.
Everybody who's alive is a life coach. Doesn't mean you want their advice, but
do you want to switch to the other one, where she gets struck and she has a nervous breakdown?
Yes. All right. Let's see here. All right. I just want to make sure I'm not sharing my whole inbox. Nope, not that one. Not that one. Okay. Is this the one where Betty's getting arrested?
Yeah.
I had to laugh. I think it was literally Davis fam. Betty was talking about how whoever it was that she was raging on, she said, I'm sure when you get arrested, you're not as respectful as I am. I was like, oh, sweet Jesus, the bar is low. Damn, girl,
Oh,
you're not as respectful as I am when I get arrested. Oh,
I don't really have much.
God.
Oh, that's great. I love that.
Yeah. I
Oh,
was
shit.
Like, it just, it doesn't get much better than that. I don't know what to say. My arrest etiquette is quite superior to yours. Wow.
Get on my level. Get on my level. Oh, shit.
Bitch, my goldfish is fucking 2 levels above you. So, like, what are you talking about? Get on my level. Okay. Uh-huh.
Oh, did you get struck? Shit.
Oh, damn.
County will have to get struck.
Let me see that. Bitch, you didn't put in on this, man.
You what? What did she say? You did what?
You didn't put in on this.
What's that mean?
Like you didn't pay for the body cam footage.
Oh, and just for the record, I wouldn't pay 3 fucking pennies for for Betty's body cam footage, let alone 300. No, I'd go take myself and get a nice steak and a cocktail. Yeah, paying for Betty's fucking no. Well, I know you're not. You're gonna get fish and a cocktail. You're not.
Motherfucking shit cost me $300, bitch. You want the footage? Get it your goddamn self, or wait till I'm done streaming, ho.
I will agree with her on that. And if I had foregone my steak and cocktail dinner, I also would have watermarked it. Like I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah, I don't have any opinion either way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? On her doing that. But Molly streaming it while she was live. I mean,
I've
gone back and forth. I've gone back and forth with people about that. Brittany J did it to me, and I told her straight up, if you don't stop it now, I will fucking strike you. And then she cried, and it was a whole thing.
What is that? What she's known for? Fucking crying? Like what? Every time I hear somebody talk, because I don't listen to her, because like
she's a crier.
Okay. But yes, I would have watermarked this. And I don't know. I'm just not like a low life bitch like that. I would not stream swipe someone.
No.
250, but yeah. Why you always round up? Except when you're shopping.
A few moments.
I don't know. I know that I use an abacus for most of my math, but I'm a whiz at percentages, like all
me too.
People who indulge in retail therapy.
Same here. I can tell you if something is 25% off and it is $199, I will tell you down to the penny.
4 divided by.
Yep.
There's several people that they have to get their calculators out now. I mean, I don't do higher math, but I can do percentage higher math on I don't even need my fingers.
Moments later.
We've got a ficus. What happened to the banana leaf? A fucking ficus. A ficus next to some Home Depot lanterns. I'm not Home Depot, Home Goods lanterns. And I ain't hating on Home Goods. I love Home Goods. What the fuck is this? Like every time I look at this, I think of Van sneakers. Yeah, I think that's the best. I don't know. I think that pause game is quite complimentary to her. I was watching Makeup Mobster the other day, and her tongue. what my Bichon has no teeth in his head anymore. They're all gone. And his tongue hangs out like, I don't know, 4 inches. And he doesn't do what she was doing. What is that? What is the thing with the tongue?
I think she might actually have like tardive dyskinesia or something. Because it seems to get worse.
Okay. Well, in which case then I apologize, because if that is a legit medical thing, then I would never drag her or anybody else for that.
I think it is. I think it might be.
Okay, then I apologize for that. And but I will drag you for this bra, because right here you can tell this is where the cups of the bra or the lace or whatever it is, you can tell that's where it ends. And the udders are squeezing everything else. Like these are fat rolls right here. Yeah.
Oh shit.
I'm not hugely in love with the color, but it's not terribly offensive either. It's just
I'm in love with her face right now. She looks so fucking confused.
I thought this was a very complimentary towards her pause game. And what the fuck is this? Is this like,
that's her cup? Like that's
from the Circle K? Is this the Circle K refill cup? What is this?
I
like
don't
Polar
know.
Pop?
I mean, I can't even talk shit. I have a big cup too, and because I just don't like fucking around with filling it up 100 times a day. So I'm
like a camel. I drink water once a month.
Oh my God, no, not me.
I like my water with Tito's vodka in it.
I do appreciate that.
Oh yeah, I could, like, that wouldn't fit in my cup holder. Anything that does not fit in the cup holder in my car, no, it's out. All right, I'm sorry. One other thing I need to mention. Why do we have the lip liner drawn underneath the lip at least an inch? And like, this is either a powdery, semi-matte, 12 shades light or neutral. Then like, I don't.
She's got the concealer lip. She put concealer on her lips, like it's circa 2001, I think.
How do you put concealer on your lip but drink liquid? Like
I don't know.
Tarte Shape Tape. I don't know. I don't use all that shit. I don't use foundation. I don't use concealer. I don't do any of it. But I do know that this darker liner with much lighter overall color is circa late 90s, early aughts.
Yeah.
Is that noise? Is that like, is she having an ultrasound of her new
I was
baby?
just going to ask that. It sounds like an ultrasound.
What the fuck is that? It's not on my end.
I think it's her trying to pull up the body cam footage again, and her.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, and look, here we go. For someone who's a rich bitch, tip jar, Cash App, Molly Go Lightly, PayPal. Wow. Okay. This is the electronic version of a tin cup, and Betty would have been standing in the median at the entrance to my local mall if this was 10 years ago.
But do you know
for a rich bitch, you need to get better internet.
I can counter and I'll have her information, and then I can take her to court.
Molly, you win. You're the fine print queen. Okay. I surrender. You win.
Right.
You do know that, right?
No, I do not.
That's how I've been making fucking money.
Then I think if that's how you've been making money, you need to turn that into an MLM. And the sky's the limit, baby. I mean, that's how I've been making money. What does she mean that's how she's been making money?
Like, apparently she sues people for copyright. Nobody plays your shit. You don't take anybody to court. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? What an idiot.
Oh my God.
She's so stupid.
Wow. She is not. She's the richest, smartest, hottest bitch in the world. I'm going to sue you until you agree with me. I love that. No, this is a pause game. See her chin? You see this? How sharp that. Oh, honey, I don't know if you put an imp. Oh God, is that Ozempic face? What is that like? This?
No, I don't know. I think that maybe she just overfilled her cheeks, you know, and now I think maybe she overfilled her cheeks and maybe now we're settling. I don't know.
That could be. That could be. She could have an ass ton of filler. I know that just based on personal experience, what it would take to get this kind of chin with injectables only, you could buy a fucking car. She could pay for that car that she probably leases.
I'm like 20 minutes behind her.
Behind her.
Just letting you know. I'm gonna get her information if she strikes me again. If she does that, I'll have all of her information.
No, you won't.
Kind of like Charlie Sheen. This is Molly winning. I'm gonna get all your information.
And do what? That's the thing. Like, what the fuck are you gonna do? First of all, Cluminati has already been doxxed. She's already been doxxed. All of her information's already been put out there. So what does Molly think that she's gonna do with that? What are you gonna fucking do? Nothing. You're just gonna get on your channel. You're gonna sit there. You're gonna sit there and scream and look like a fucking idiot. That's what you're gonna do.
And all I can say is there are plenty of people on this app that I don't fucking like. It has never occurred to me to get their information. What the fuck?
I could care less. I could care fucking less.
I crossed the threshold in my office and that shit stays in here. Like I don't even get how do you get this twisted up in there?
Dude, she printed out Mallory's when her and Mallory, that's why she lost her channel. She printed it out. She had to run upstairs and get it from Walta and had it printed out. Like, that's how fucking crazy she is.
The fact that her husband wants to participate in her reindeer games, that is so fucking bizarre. My husband's out busy making money.
Same.
He's not.
So I can do this. So I can sit here and do this.
I wish I could tell you what my husband would say. It's probably what your husband would say. It's just all fucking weird. It is just bizarre beyond belief. I don't.
Right. It's very risky, especially with me.
Oh, why? Because you are what is that term? Oh, bitch made. Because you're bitch made. Because that's how you go toe to toe with somebody who pisses you off. Your instinct is to dox them. My instinct is to come in my office and read you for filth. That's mine. I don't get the whole. I don't give a fuck where you live. I don't care who you're married to. I don't care how many kids you have. I don't care what you drive. None of that.
It's way more fun. It's way more fun to just log on and talk shit to them. That's the fun part. It's more fun for me.
And then say goodbye.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I can beat them. Because it's fair use. Under her video, she says that it's fair use.
Video.
You do know that, right? Are you guys seeing that? Hold on.
No.
Let's go.
She's saying, Molly, that's not how that works.
She's so new to the game.
The game. This is the game. Yeah. Okay. The game. You're new to the game.
I need Cluminati to send her some of the shampoo. That's what needs to happen. Cluminati, you need to Amazon her some of the shampoo because that's the problem.
You can buy Ori Bay on Amazon.
On Amazon, I'm sure.
Like, does she and Betty share a shampoo bottle and it's been empty for 12 years? What, like? Oh my! Look at all of this. All of this. If this zipper blows, we're gonna have I mean, the Red Cross is going to need to go to Hershey, Pennsylvania if this zipper blows.
I hope so.
This thing is at least 2 sizes too small, probably 3. Like, here's a fat roll here. There's a fat roll here. There's one here, another one here. Like, shut the fuck up, Molly. God.
One day she was talking about her BB dresses one time.
No, she was not.
Yes, she was.
Please tell me it was 1999 to 2004 when she was talking about them.
No, she was like, I have all these BB dresses that I gotta fit into in my closet. I'm like, why? For what? Why are you wearing them? Stop it. Put them away. Put them away. Yeah. Nobody wants that.
She's never had the body to wear those. Because everything they made was short and tight, and yeah, okay, yeah, wow, that is not that is not a flex. No. Molly, you're flexing when come tell me about all the Zimmerman or the Farm Rio, although Farm Rio is much more expensive.
Ooh, I love Farm Rio.
I do too. I was just at Nordstrom. Can you tell?
I love Farm Rio. I like them, and I really like right now. Where was that shirt that I just got the other? Love Shack Fancy. They have cute tops too. I was
yes,
like,
they do. They do. But Zimmerman, cute. I love Zimmerman. Their clothes are. And
listen, I stay tacky. I like Versace still. I have a Versace scarf in my head right now. I stay fucking tacky, and I love it. But
let me. I need to see that scarf. Let me see. Does it have a Greek key on it? I don't think it does. Oh, it's a medallion. Is it the medallion print?
Yeah, it's old as shit.
That's called vintage. That's vintage.
I love it.
Well, you stay loving it. That's Crimes and Fashion Approved. Fucking BB vintage. That's called bag it up for the Goodwill. That's like, oh, she's a fucking mess.
Want to fuck with because this is not a monetized channel.
Me either.
Remember that.
Financial freedom. It feels so good.
Started.
Oh, stop making that face, Molly. Please stop doing that. Is she speaking and we just can't hear her?
No.
And now did she just put on her nighttime sleepy night rain app, rainstorm app?
She's so fucked up and she's so pissed that she can't even figure out what the fuck she's doing right now. She's so mad.
Oh, stay mad. Oh.
No, what I didn't say I was going to sue her. What I said is I'm going to get the strike and I'm going to counter it, and then they're going to rule in my favor.
You are not even supposed to be here. What the fuck are you talking about?
And that's not what she said. She said, I'm going to take her to court. That's how I make money. She said that.
Wow. That's, oh my God. What is with the, okay, listen, Molly is stuck in a different era. She's stuck in the aughts. Because, like, Molly, these are what people wear now. I know they look like cat claws, but hey,
hey, I think I have Molly Go Lightly. I have Molly Go Lightly nails right now. I went shorter. I had to.
Well, it's not about short. Are you short and square and French manicured? I mean, hey, do what. My whole thing with her is I would never look at you or anybody in the chat and say, oh my God, those nails are so passe. But when you want to hold yourself out as you're a rich bitch, you're all the things that she is not. Well, yeah, I'm going to call you on it.
If not, then I can sue her because it's fair use.
That's a good use
I'll have
of time.
all of her information. All her information is going to be given to me. I've done this a zillion times. I want to see.
Do you also know that people like Queen Bee and others who've been doxxed to hell and back, they generously raise their hand and allow you to use their information?
Yes.
For that type of thing? Like, do you know that? Okay.
I paid $3.99 for Internet Lawyer Man, whatever his name was. I don't even remember.
Oh, Rob Reed.
Yep. Yeah. I know. I paid.
Yep.
That's what I did
There
when
you
I
go.
got struck because I was like, you're not getting my information. You're not getting it. You fucking think I'm stupid? No.
The video. Sorry.
Sorry.
I just want to see the video. She can curse me out all she
Well, look
fucking
at
wants.
these under.
Let's go over there.
Oh, Molly, don't move
Let's
up
go
too
over there.
far.
Hold on.
Oh my God!
Hold
How
on.
do you
You know
wear
what?
this? This has
Let's
got to
go.
be so fucking uncomfortable.
Hold on. I got something better.
Better.
Hold
Get
on.
something
I got
better.
something better, you guys.
I don't know about you, but I'm very proud of the fact that I regularly, like, I don't know, every time I talk, recognize a hard consonant. I'm proud of.
She's gonna pull a JLR. Now she's just gonna hold her phone like this the entire
Okay.
time.
All right, let it rip, Molly.
Oh shit.
I got something better. Bitch, she's mad because I could take all of her fucking views and she knows it.
Oh yeah. I'm sure that's why.
Let's go.
We got fucking, what was the other one? Yesterday.
Play the fucking video.
Sure we got it.
What a great idea.
Talking shit, blaming all this on her and me. I was like, yeah, this is absolutely worth
That is a
every
jail arm
fucking
move.
penny. Just to watch y'all be wrong. And I ain't even honestly,
I'm watching Molly. What the she can say that's due to whatever the fuck she wants. I think it might be due to something else, but that's
Hydroxycut, Xantrex.
oh my God, I can see Anna Nicole Smith right now for Hydroxycut.
I'm not even mad at the cops. I'm not. You know, they're
It's so weird. Look, fuck that. No, I'm sorry. You say that's whatever. Come up with any medical thing you want. And it's so weird because I'm looking at her and I'm starting to like.
I was trying to be nice. I was trying to give her like an out. Maybe she'll
Fuck
hear
that.
this and she'll be like, I do have that, and then she'll
Don't
have
you
an
remember
excuse.
when we did the parody of her?
Oh yeah,
I had like 20 people in here, and she flew in here with her fucking wingman. It's, are you mocking me?
Are you mocking me?
Yes. as a matter of fact,
give me a link. Drop a link.
Yeah. Except the difference between me and you is I keep it all in perspective. Like me and JP, we're not gonna like, start. We're not gonna call our fucking, felon, former felon, present felon, private detective to get her information. Get her information.
Yeah. No,
Oh
I'm
my
good on all
God.
that. I'm good with
Yeah,
that.
me too. I don't give a fuck.
Watch who be crying over money for the next week.
I don't know. I know I'm not going to be.
They document what they need to document, and it is what it is.
I bet you that nosy fucking cop watches my shit.
I wouldn't talk shit to the cops if I were you. I would.
Can you what exactly is fucking wrong with her right now? I wouldn't talk shit to the cops if I was you.
She doesn't even know. She doesn't know. She's just
We've
just mad.
We've gone from West Side Story accent to Goodfellas accent. Like
with add the vocal fry. Now she has the vocal fry that she's adding into it because she wants to sound very educated and demure and valley girl. So now she's added the vocal fry into it. It's great.
That's a fail, honey. You sound everything but that.
Stay as far away from the police.
I know I never stole money from a stripper. I never stole mascara. No, I had my one run-in with the law as a forger at the age of 18. And I forged a check for $100. Haven't you heard my Johnny Law story?
I have it. It's fucking great every time.
Yes, I know. I'm like, at least I'm a high class fucking criminal. Okay.
Oh shit, $100.
I stole $100 to pay my sax bill. No, but yeah, it's one and done. I figured out early on, a life of crime is not the way to go.
No.
If you're the beached whale that
you better be real careful because you might be a
Yeah.
beach manatee. Yeah, you might be a beach manatee, so be very careful.
He was talking about last night, I would calm the fuck down.
Mm-hmm.
You should have just taken where's the good stuff? Where's the good stuff?
I've been waiting for that for fucking 2 hours. Exactly. Where's the good stuff?
I don't need her commentary.
Well, it is her video that you are stream swiping. So sorry about her giving commentary on her own channel. I mean, shame on you. Fucking idiot.
Someone's trying to call you on your personal stuff. 10-4.
Is that Molly's workaround? Like she's gonna.
That's what she's doing. That's her. That's it. This is her solution right here. This is it. This is what we came up with.
That is so like that's fucking bugging me out. And call that whatever you want. You get as creative as you want with what that is.
Oh shit.
I don't know that they make a pharmacological intervention for that. I don't. Oh my God. Now I know exactly what Makeup Mobster was talking about. Because I was just listening to it. I wasn't watching it.
It's great.
Oh, please stop doing that, Molly. You've got to stop. You know what I think when I see that? I think of the plant from Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh, shit. What's
Rocky,
the name?
Or Rocky Horror Picture Show. What is that plant's name?
It has a name. I can't think of it. Oh, shit.
That's what it reminds me of.
That's funny.
Uh-huh.
Fuck you, bitch. No, we didn't.
No, we just
repositioned.
And guess what? We could leave because guess what we wasn't doing? Breaking the fucking law. Just saying.
Breaking the law. Breaking the law.
New stupid shit. She says, just saying.
I've heard Judas Priest in my mind.
All right, play the video. Also, when you put your name all over things, just so you know,
Watermark.
You block out possible evidence.
What the fuck?
Because the cops don't already have it, right?
I was going to say, does she think law enforcement via FOIA is releasing information that they have not already?
The cops have it too, Molly. That's where it fucking came from.
Maybe she's confusing her fucking Radio Shack spy pen in church in the Summer Wells case with law enforcement and FOIA. That could be.
Oh my God. She's so stupid.
Oh, Jesus.
She doesn't know how to do commentary.
She's sucking out like Little Caesar's pizza that got left under her index finger. Or, you know, pizza.
A fucking dumb redneck. They're just dumb rednecks.
And you're just a fucking dumb bitch from New Jersey. You're just a failed wannabe New Jersey housewife.
She lives in a tourist town, right? So she lives in Hershey, Pennsylvania. And she thinks that she's like at the upper echelon of real estate in the country by living in a fucking theme park town. And I'm like, that's not it. That's not it. I'm sorry. But
I just know that there's no ballers in the world that rent rooms in their house. And I'm embarrassed to admit this, but this right here, I have the exact same top hat wearing skeleton head from Home Goods in my living room right now.
I do like her plantation shutters, and that was probably one of the best. That was one of the best upgrades I've ever done. Was when I put the plantation shutters in.
I love plantation shutters. They are everything. You could put them in the biggest piece of shit house, and it changes everything. I love the plantation shutters, and I love the skeleton, and I'm just going to leave it right there.
They're not going to do anything.
No, they're not going to do
anything. And the thing is listen, this girl, I don't know why people are giving her anything. She's the one that said, for real, she did say this. She said, Molly, you're stupid. You're missing out on the opportunity of a lifetime. She was talking about fucking money. Well, guess what?
Let me guess. Wait, you don't need money because you're a rich bitch because you got Tom Ford. Okay.
I'm here for Bullhorn Betty. I'm not here because I can make money off of a missing.
Is that before or is that pre or post sleepover? Can you imagine?
I mean, she says that she's not here for money off of children, right?
Oh,
but
the fuck
I
she's
think
not.
I mean, who was the one that was in front of Quentin Simon's house screaming with Bullhorn Betty and
Yes,
Summer
yes.
Wells with Bullhorn Betty? So, I mean, anything that she says is just fucking irrelevant.
I'm still trying to feature telling my husband that Bullhorn Betty or any other fucking loser from the internet.
I might do it. I might do it and record it. I'm gonna have to like blur out my husband's face and
Please
stuff
do.
because of his
Please do.
anonymity. But
Yeah,
I
just
think
do
that
audio.
maybe I should. Yeah, and I could be like,
Put your
"Hey, guess
finger over the
what?"
camera.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Yes.
tell him like, "Hey, guess what?" And he's gonna say, "What?" Because when I say "guess what," he already knows something great is
I was
about
going
to
to say,
happen.
my husband, the minute I say Betty, he knows. Oh, she's just.
I'm just gonna
she's
tell
just
him. I'll be
fucking
like,
around.
"Listen, I made amends with Betty, and she is coming on a vacation, and she's gonna stay in the casita." And he's gonna say, "Are you fucking crazy? What is wrong with you? I'm cutting the internet off. That's it. You're done. Give me your devices."
Yes. Well, he's nicer than my husband because I think my husband is going to see it as a win-win. He's going to be like, well, this is probably 90 days where she has no access to credit cards or internet. And honey, I'm sending you on a little vacation.
I'm gonna tell him. I can play it off really good. I can be like, Bullhorn Betty offered to come help me, you know, in like post recovery, like post surgery recovery. She offered to come help, and I really need that. So I think I'm just gonna hire her as my, you know,
She's a
in-home
helper
nurse.
because she's a helper. No, I think don't know. You got to make it believable. Tell him it's me, or any other random, seemingly normal person from YouTube. Just say I'm. You know, she has some time on her hand. She's got some vacation, and she's always wanted to see the desert
because everybody does. I mean, it's so great.
Yeah. Well, at least you don't have to worry about your fucking house floating off in a hurricane.
Shit, that's true. That is true.
I just I don't even understand in what world. I would say that for one who thinks she has the balls, I think she not only has the metaphorical balls that she wants, I think she's got the physical balls of the one that should be. I don't know. I mean,
running
I know
running the home. Yeah, he's the one that should be running the house.
Yes, there's a lot. I mean, I'll run the vacuum. I'll fucking play, you know, YouTube. But yeah, no, there's just a line in the carpet or the tile or the wood where like you're just not gonna. Yeah, no, you're not going over that line.
I toe that line daily. I tap dance on that line as I do my husband's absolute last nerve pretty much every single day of my life. But I never cross that line.
No, those of us that know the line, we know like you can get up to like 1/18 of an inch of the line, but you know where the line is. The problem comes in when there clearly is no line.
Yep.
And even if my husband didn't recognize a line, my mother would. And I'm like that with my son. I'm like, listen, you better just get you. And he's reconciled himself to this. I don't care how old you are. You can be fucking 60. If I'm still alive and you are doing some crazy shit, I'm going to tell you. Yeah. That means you're a good mother, in my opinion.
I'm the same way. I will call it out all day.
Child. They were stalking Betty that whole day. Well, guess what? I like the fact that we got to see Bullhorn Betty walk right up.
What the fuck is wrong with her eyes? Oh my God. I'm like, I'm very disturbed.
Oh, shit.
Smiling. All right, there's nothing going on here. Oh, shut up. Get to the good stuff.
There is no good stuff with these two. I mean, come on.
No.
Get it, girl.
I don't even understand what the fuck this is. It's a Polar Pop. Like they put.
No,
I wouldn't like.
Pop.
I don't even put that in my refrigerator. Carrying it around. Is this filled with China Slim tea?
I hope so.
Some of the funniest reviews I've ever read on Amazon. She's got her Polar Pop in the right.
Look at
and
it.
her phone in the
She
left.
calls her followers dumbass.
Is that like what is that high pitched squeal that we're hearing? What is that?
I think it's the sound of like the body cam on her phone, and she's holding it close to the mic. I think it's just a bad situation.
Okay, it's not the Sound of Music. I know that.
No.
I heard she's a gigantic lowlife.
It's
That's what I heard.
They put her in the car. Then what they did was they waited until.
Molly, do you recognize that there's a lot of people that think you are a gigantic lowlife, me included?
Right?
She's gonna start getting intel on me as we speak. Okay, have fun. Oh, that hair. Fuck. Like,
well, I'm gonna tell you
shouldn't
something.
talk because mine's pretty fucked up. But I had
you
a
should take
hurricane
advice
interfere with
from
my
Justin.
root job.
Because Justin has ran into this problem
It's running, not ran in.
2 times that I can remember.
She went to the Bullhorn Betty School of usage.
Smart words. Smart words.
When you get evidence or something like this, or you want to premiere something,
Okay, yeah.
it's usually.
Wait a minute. When you get evidence or you want to premiere, it's all on the same level. Evidence and premiere. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Carry on.
Best with something like this. It's already going to be
like
redacted, but it's usually best to look at it
Look
first.
at this. You should
She's
have looked
rich,
at
she's got a
this
pool.
before you fucking put this on. Oh my God. Wait.
She's
hate
fucking low life redneck.
Wow. Oh,
Join Molly's Patreon.
that was terrifying. Forget muffin top. That's a whole damn bakery top. Like, wow. Oh, Jesus.
How is that comfortable? That can't be comfortable.
It's not.
I'm sorry.
It's
But
not.
I'm all about comfort. I
She's
need to
got
be comfortable.
lines. She's got like rolls everywhere because for some reason she thinks that deluding herself into thinking that athletic wear when clearly you've never met the word athletic. And I must confess, I have not either. But at least when I'm a poser, I can pull it off. And I will never wear like a celery, sage green, no.
Why?
Oh, stop it. Stop it. Oh, that was like the perfecta. We got it all going on. We got the eyes, the mouth, head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
My God.
Do you remember that when your kids were little? Head,
Oh, yeah.
shoulders, knees, and toes, knees and toes.
Oh God.
Oh, here's a good segue into a funny story from the grocery store. So I decide that I'm going to take prenatals for my hair and my nails. So I go to the grocery store and I see that one a day. It was prenatals. It was like extra prenatals. And apparently I thought it was $7.33. So I'm like, oh yeah, throw that shit in the cart. I only had 2 other things in the cart. So I get up there and I go to pay. And it was powdered coffee. I must admit, I love an international coffee moment.
I'm an instant coffee person too.
Oh my God. Try the sugar-free international. What the hell is it? Internet? Text me. I'll send it to you.
I will.
It is addictive. It's already got cream in it. It's kind of like Cremora with the coffee thrown in, and it's sugar free. So of course I consume like a fucking container a day. So I've got one of those and 2 almond milks and the prenatals. And I get up there and the lady goes, that'll be 43. I said, what? And I look at the register and it said the prenatals were like 30, I don't know, 29. All I saw was minus $7.33. And I said, oh, I'm so sorry. You can take the prenatals off. I thought the price was $7.33.
Oh, shit.
No, it was you save $7.33. And I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, she's got to be looking at me going, that bitch needs prenatal? What? I said, I just take them for my hair and my nails.
Oh, shit.
But take that shit off my bill because I'm not paying $30 for those things.
That's hilarious. I love that.
It was comical. Oh God. I'm sure this is like a Chanel headband, right?
I think so. I think I saw that.
She must have cut it off of one of her purses and hot glued it onto a headband.
She probably did.
What was that?
What do you mean she's jealous of thin, pretty woman?
Well, you're not thin, and I'm sure in certain light you might be pretty, but
well, guess what? It just rained on my hair.
So does that mean that you left your world famous YouTube dining room and stepped outside? What?
It rained on my hair.
What does that mean? It just rained on my hair. I don't...
Oh my God.
Did you take the opportunity to grab your Oribe? Oribe. Yeah, that. And like, shampoo it while it rained on your hair. Can you the shit that flows off your tresses, can you send it to Betty in a bucket?
Yeah. She knows that her hair looks like shit, and so she's trying to make an excuse of why her hair looks like shit.
It looks like it hasn't been washed in a little while.
My God.
There's nothing going on.
Nothing going on where?
There's nothing going on. I'm a clay.
What is wrong with her? Like, I mean, I might have gotten hung up on Ori Bay, but I'm not like stumbling through basic fucking words. What is wrong with her?
There's nothing going on.
Where? Well, clearly there's nothing going on in her house, but I mean.
Oh shit.
What you have. See that? Free and clear, bitch. Free and clear. No criminal activity under my ass. Slut.
Put your tongue in your mouth, please. Oh my God.
Criminal activity. She doesn't have an arrest record, this one?
I do believe you've stolen from a stripper, and didn't she have some kind of mascara charge? I just want to know what kind of mascara it was.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Like, who the fuck is she?
She doesn't have an arrest record?
About? Do you?
Nobody ran her?
Okay, that part right there, that is so disturbing, and it tells you everything you need to know. Nobody ran her. Are you fucking Rampart General? Like, who are you? Did anybody run her?
Right. Run it all day.
Who does that? Like, these people fucking think I've been verified. Nobody ran her. Is that the equivalent of we have a lot of time of our hands and we do reverse image search and we try and find your social media, and then we get your name or the name of someone we think is in your family, and we go to Been Verified and do a free trial or a fucking year's membership, whatever. Is that their intel?
That is
Okay.
it.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
I
what
am
I
going to
thought.
pop off here. I am going to.
Okay.
I have got to.
All right, my friend. Well,
I'm
it's always
full of
fun. It's always
skedaddle.
fun, and I
appreciate you having
hope we
me.
can do this again soon.
Yes. Give me, after the 7th, give me about 14 days and I will be right back at it.
I don't even think you'll be. I don't know. You might be back sooner than you think.
I hope so.
Definitely a week.
I hope so. All right. Well,
All
thank
right,
you.
my friend. Take care.
Bye.
Bye. All right. I think we should finish this. What do you think? And hello to anyone who came in while I've been over in the other window. Let's finish this.
Hold on.
I got caught in the rain. Is that the same thing as I took a shower? What? I don't know.
Thank you for the Cash App, Amy.
Thank you for the Cash App. Oh, God. Like, listen, you do you. If it, I don't know. I don't ask people for money. I don't need to.
No, it falls under fair use. I was talking over it. I sped it up, and
Do you understand that speeding it up has nothing to do with anything? And girl, I'm not YouTube famous like you. I don't know all the ins and outs of fair use, but I do know that speeding it up, that doesn't transform the original content in any way.
slowed it down. That's fair use. I'm easily gonna win it. I'll easily win it.
Well,
and the thing is, I don't care about this.
Well, what you're not winning is this fucking outfit right here. And if I was like you, I would stand up and I would. Well, my blouse is just like maybe an inch under where the top of my jeans are. And if I was like you, I would stand up and I would pull up the hem of my shirt and I would show you my stomach that definitely does not look like yours. But I'm not about that, so I won't. But just know that I'm not being a hypocrite. I promise. I promise you could take who's on a quarter? I don't know. You could take a quarter and bounce it off my abs.
Fucking channel, you could get it taken down right now, and I'll just start another one. I'm not monetized.
I'm not either. I've been eligible to be monetized quite a while. I don't care enough.
I have a tip jar right.
I prefer not to be monetized. Not that I'm hating on anybody who is, not at all. But for me, I don't need to be monetized, and I think it gives you a certain credibility. We'll just say.
What's up? I'm hungry. There you go.
When you take away the monetary motivation, which is what motivates, I would say, probably 90% of people in this neck of the woods. Well,
downstairs, Jake. Damn, I was getting settled into watch. I'm back on. And no, they're telling me I'm gonna
this right here, like none of this looks comfortable at all. Honey, you need to get a bigger, like this. Sweetie, this doesn't fit you. It might fit me, but it doesn't fit you.
No. If I get the strike, I'm gonna have all of her fucking information. Hold on. Let me message.
She probably doesn't care enough about you. I don't know.
Someone.
Oh yeah, from YouTube's richest bitch. Tip jar, Cash App, PayPal. Wow. Okay.
Did you ever run a background on
what are you doing? Are you holding,
because I want
like this is beyond muffin top and love handles. Like what are you holding on to it? Like what are you trying to warm it up? What are you doing?
See it. Resisting arrest and 6 bankruptcies.
I have no clue if any of that is true. But even if I went with what Molly is saying as it's the gospel truth, do you not have your own bankruptcy? I don't have any bankruptcies, and I've never resisted arrest. I have one and only one run-in with Johnny Law. So I mean, I'm just asking.
Crystal, hi, Justice. It's not fair you streaming someone else's stream, woman. Go get your pills. How about you die?
It's wow. We're gonna rewind that. We're at 9:56. We're gonna go back to 9:52. Wow, that's
fair you streaming someone else's stream.
And you know what? It's not. I mean, I would never do it. There's plenty of people who would. I personally, no, especially knowing somebody paid for something, I would not. On it, hand to God, I don't even want to play anybody's videos until it's been at the very least 24 hours, possibly more time. It depends on how big their channel is. I can promise you this bitch gives zero fucks about anyone else's time or money. She just doesn't. Everything about her screams hustler. And I don't mean Hustler magazine. I mean, she's all about a buck. She's all about hustling a buck. I don't know. I don't have to hustle a buck.
Woman, go get your pills. How about you die a horrible death?
Wow. Wow. You just told somebody to go die a horrible death. I can assure you, I do not care what anybody comes in here and says. There is no circumstance in this world where I'm going to tell them to go die a horrible death. You know why? And it has zero to do with the person making and that's in terms of horrible things that people can say, that isn't even bad. I've had people come in and say very, let's just say, provocative, nasty things because they want a reaction. I would never say such a thing for several reasons, but the most paramount of those being, I would never debase myself in such a manner. Like, how about you just tell me that I hit the mark and I got under your skin without saying you're bothered? There is fucking nobody anywhere that I would say, how about you go die a horrible death? And because somebody told you to go take some pills, who fucking cares what somebody says? Wow. Yeah. Molly, you may think, listen, I think that there was a time when you were clearly a big fish in a little tiny shithole koi pond in the asshole of YouTube. And you very much enjoyed that. It doesn't work with me. That's all I'm going to say. Because I'm not you, and I don't behave like you do, and I never would for YouTube or anywhere else. You'll just have to take my word for it.
How about you go take a hike? It is fair use. You got to stop it, and you stop it, and then you keep going.
That's called commentary.
It's her video. She put her name all over it.
Exactly. And she paid for it. And you couldn't even wait one day. And listen, I'm not a fan of her. I think she's vulgar. I'm not a fan. But I can promise you, whether it was you, Miss Go Lightly, or Go fucking Go Hard, or whatever the fuck your name is now, whether it was you, whether it was Cluminati, whether it was anybody, that's just something that someone who has some common fucking courtesy, unless it's your arch nemesis, you just don't do. Sorry, you don't get that.
She's got the credit.
Wow, you might want to consider like watching yourself and stop making those That, let's watch that one again because it might be rather telling. Let's just watch it again just for fun. Watch quick. That was interesting.
She got arrested like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
She's gotten arrested every fucking, I don't know, we're going back a decade. She got arrested 2 or 3 weeks ago. Can you get a little more specific? Because she's had multiple fucking arrests.
Hold on, let me play this. She's making it longer than it should be.
So this is 312. Do you need the license again?
That's actually mine.
Yeah.
We'll get to the good part when we see her actually get arrested, because that's all I want to see. It's fair use because she is commenting on it. It's commenting, it's sped up. That's the exact definition of fair use.
Oh, really? Fair use says that you need to speed it up. Okay. Listen, I mean, you've got a PhD in YouTube. I've got a 5th grade education. And even I know that fair use, would this be a good time to insert the paragraph of fair use? Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, check, education, maybe, commentary, definitely, research, possibly. Yeah, you understand where I'm going here. Carry on.
Will beat it, but not only that, I will have her information if she's a monetized channel.
Why the fuck do you want her information? I can assure you I give 2 fucks less about your information. I don't care where you live. I don't care what you fucking drive. I don't care what you say is in your closet. I care about none of that. Why do you care? That's my question.
Which she is. Yeah, I'll win it. I'll win it.
Wow. You might want to go back and look at this and watch yourself. It's, I don't know. It's interesting. You're making some very suggestive hand motions. Wow.
I'll win it.
Is it Little Caesar's Pizza underneath there, or is it something else?
I've won it a zillion times.
Oh, good for you.
And
You're
then
a
if you try to
winner.
go against it, then I can take you to court and I'll win it there. And then
Well, I just hope when you go to court, you wear something a little more comfortable than all of this, because quite frankly, like this is what you sit around your house in. That does not look comfy, honey.
I'll say, hey, she blah, blah, blah. I'll make some up.
She'll say blah, 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 and I'll quote unquote make something up. Wow. Uh-huh. You are definitely an intellect. You'll make something up. Okay.
It's called sniping.
Yeah.
Okay.
And girl, I don't have a PhD in YouTube. You've been around much longer than me. And even I know it's called stream swiping. And most people who have a bit of class, they don't do it.
Who cares? The thing is this is the thing. Listen, I'm not a monetized channel over here, okay?
Give it 5 minutes. I'm sure you will be.
And what
Oh, wait a minute. We do have that unfortunate problem of you being, what do they call that when they shut you down? Yeah, that could be a problem.
I'm doing over here is I'm commenting on the things that are not being zoomed in on. Are you?
Excuse me? What the fuck are you talking about? You're commenting on the things that have not been zoomed in on. I have no idea what that even means.
You understanding?
No, I'm not.
Why isn't she pointing out what needs to be pointed out.
Because it's her fucking video that she paid $300 for. What the fuck is it to you? It's not meant to be for an audience of one who has, listen, bitch, if you don't think you are as transparent as glass, you are. You're talking about Betty and you're talking about Cluminati because you know that they are two of the people in this asshole of YouTube, as JP puts it, that people are talking about. And you're so desperate to get back to your former prominence that that's who you're going to talk about. I'll give you this. You are quite strategic when it comes to who you sit at your, whatever the fuck that is, your dining room table with your fucking Polar Pop Home Depot bucket with a handle on it and talk shit about. Because, you know, you want to desperately get back to your glory days.
Also, when you put your...
Me, you're just easy fucking fodder for people who talk shit like me, who don't give a fuck. Strike me, bitch. I don't care. Truly, you'd probably be doing me a favor.
Your name all over the place. That means you don't want other people to use it. So,
it means that she spent money on it for whatever reason. Like I said, I wouldn't spend 3 fucking pennies on any of Betty's numerous arrests. But be that as it may, she spent money on it. She knows everybody and their brother's going to review it. She obviously wants credit for it.
Don't give me the shit that you should wait until I'm done with it and then get...
Well, you know, if you have any class, you probably wait 24 hours, unless it's your arch nemesis. And, you know, I don't think she's yours or you're hers at the airing of this.
Give me $300. No, you can't say that. You don't have a right to it.
She can say whatever the fuck she wants.
You could, when I got Marvon's, I didn't put Molly Golightly all over it.
You probably didn't need to. You were at a different time in your YouTube career.
But
I would imagine at the time that you got Marvon's, and I know the general gist of the Marvon and Dre McRae situation. I couldn't, if my very life depended on it, I couldn't give the particulars. But something tells me that at that time, if you had uploaded the video, which you know damn good and well, I'm sure you paid good money for, you'd be striking fucking everybody in sight that dared to stream swipe it from you. So give me a fucking break.
And put plunger all over it after was the one that paid for it. And it definitely was not $300.
Well, honey, have you ever heard of anything called supply and demand? And shame on you, since, I don't know, you're all about capitalism and conspicuous consumption. Well, you should have put a higher dollar value on it. I don't know what to tell you. But I will say this. I would stand up for you, just like I'm standing up for Cluminati. If you paid money to get body cam footage and people didn't have the fucking decency to give you the 24 hours, I don't even know if they asked for 24 hours, but if it was me, that's what I'd ask for. 24 hours. After that, fair game. I'd stand up for you too.
It was not $300. Okay. It was not $300. She's just trying to make $300.
Are you a fucking moron? Do you understand that all body cam footage is not created equal? Some counties, some cases charge more than others. Like I said, supply, demand. I mean, you don't look like an economist, but you know, get your abacus out. You do understand that, right? It's kind of like the bedrock of capitalism.
And tell you guys that it was $300. That girl's a fraud. She doesn't know how to do true crime.
How the fuck do you know? How the fuck do you know what she paid? And it's none of your business what she paid. I don't give a shit if it costs $3 or $3 million. What difference does it make? And she doesn't know how to do true crime. And listen, I'm not a big fan of Cluminati. I think she's vulgar as hell. I don't listen to her. Blah, blah, blah. So I'm not white knighting for Cluminati per se. No, I'm just white knighting for fucking, you know, those who have a little bit of class and a little bit of couth and a little bit of decency, which I don't necessarily put you in that category. You're a fucking, like, you're a hater. You're such a fucking, like, rabid, jealous bitch. No wonder. Like, I guess you and Betty couldn't fit your fucking egos in one Airbnb.
And when you put your name all over something, you can't see evidence.
You are a fucking moron. If you think that law enforcement released any kind of footage without going through it with a fine-tooth comb for evidence, then you are fucking dumber than I think you are.
You can't see it. So why did she put her name over it when she...
Because she paid money for it, and clearly she wants the credit for it from assholes like you that are going to replay it. And probably, had she not watermarked it, I don't know, who knows? You'd have probably taken credit for it. I don't know.
Has to do commentary. You're not going to be able to say it because of
words. Molly, let me tell you something. I don't need to see you zipped up into a celery green sausage casing to do commentary. I can do commentary until the fucking cows come home just with the audio.
When we were looking inside of Marvan's shed, I didn't put my name over it. I wanted to make sure that no stone went unturned. This is what the true...
Let me get this straight. You wanted to make sure no stone went unturned. You didn't release that video to get super... Well, let's see. What does she have here? Oh, her jar. The Cash App jar, the PayPal jar. I'm sure she's got Venmo. Oh, that's right. She can't have Super Chat because she's not monetized. Well, bitch, I'm not monetized either. And not because I can't be. I don't need to be. So maybe she wanted credit or props or who knows fucking what. Maybe that's, I don't know why she watermarked it, but you know, had it been me in the first 24 hours, I'd have watermarked it too.
Crime YouTube community fucking became, dude. Fucking a bunch.
Oh, yes. It all fell apart when Molly lost her channel, when she got, you know, shown the door. Yes. Oh, you're right. All the credibility left the building when Molly lost her channel. Do you listen to yourself? You should.
Fucking nasty, gross redneck lowlifes. I told you that.
I wouldn't call you a redneck. I'd call you nasty. I'd call you gross. I'd call you a lowlife. I wouldn't call you a redneck. I think you're a fucking poser, first and foremost. I see you, girl.
This was going to happen.
No, it's going to happen.
I told you this was going to happen. A bunch of fucking lowlifes. Oh.
I can assure you there's nothing fucking lowlife about me, honey. And I think I told you once before, here's how you know you're a baller. It's not when you rent rooms in your house. It's when your house has a name. And I'm sure that you, being the baller that you are, you must know what the main line is. In your adopted home state of Pennsylvania, you do know what the main line is, right? Well, I know I've got at least a couple relatives that they're no longer here, but when they were here, they lived on the main line.
Ways fucking thinking, you know what? I'll start trying. I can do fucking true crime. You can't do fucking true crime because you're a fucking idiot. Corxia, we.
So you're not. Oh my God! What the fuck did I just do?
Okay. It was not $300. She's just trying to make $300.
Hold on.
And tell you guys.
I have to say, I do not follow Cluminati. I have popped into her chat here and there. I know she pulls, much like Queen Bee, she pulls a lot of people into her chat. I have no clue if she makes money in her chat because, like I said, I'm not a fan and I don't follow her. But you are acting like $300, as I think I told you a few minutes ago. That's a dinner bill in a steakhouse for maybe 2 people. It just depends on where you go and what you like to drink. So, like, this is her whole thing. People like her, she's used to being the big swinging dick in charge because not everybody's like her. Not everybody is a fucking poser who needs to come on here and tell you, you know, what they drive, what they carry on their arm, etc. But that doesn't mean that we don't see her for exactly what she probably is.
That it was $300. That girl's a fraud. She doesn't know how to do true crime. And when you put your name all over something,
I think you're a fucking fraud.
Can't see.
I don't give a shit whether you know how to do true crime. The only thing true crime I've ever seen you do is going to Don and Candace Wells' house and screaming like a fucking idiot. So if that's doing true crime, congratulations, you're a gold medal winner. I don't need to do that.
You can't see it. So why did she put her name over it when?
So assholes like you wouldn't swipe it within minutes of her going live. That would be my guess.
She has to do commentary. You're not going to be able to.
I don't know. The same reason that you need to tell people that you drive a fucking Range Rover and carry a Tom Ford purse. Maybe her flex is her pool and the fact that she paid $300 for this fucking video. Like, Molly, like I said in the beginning, it's all relative, pumpkin.
Say it because of the words. When we were looking inside,
I saw it just fine with the watermark. And honey, it's called a watermark. The words with the words. Oh, Jesus.
Of Marvan's shed. I didn't put my name over it. I wanted to make sure that no stone went unturned. This is what the true crime YouTube community
I would say the more likely reason is you and your balls that you took out of your Tom Ford purse. You and your balls were like the swinging dick in charge. You were at the top of the fucking Krama food chain. Congratulations for that, by the way. Quite an accomplishment. Yeah, that would be my guess. You were up at the top of the Krama terrorist. I mean, this is the woman that just a few minutes ago said, has anybody run a background on her? Have you run her? Do you know her? What the fuck are you? Some fucking New Jersey flunky fucking detective? Because you got a goddamn been verified? I don't give a fuck. Yeah. Oh, she's something else. Yeah. So at the time you thought you were at the top of the food chain. So you didn't bother watermarking things because, you know, you were the swinging dick in charge, but that's not the case anymore, is it? Don't you have a girls trip to go plan?
Fucking became, dude. Fucking a bunch of fucking nasty, gross redneck lowlifes. I told you this was.
I promise you, pumpkin. I'm not nasty. I'm not gross. I'm not a lowlife. And I can bounce a quarter off my fucking abs. And if I was like you, I'd show them to you right now.
It's gonna happen.
But I'm not, so I won't.
I told you this was gonna happen. A bunch of fucking lowlifes.
What does that make you? Because from where I'm sitting, you're a lowlife. So I'm gonna need the lowlife hierarchy. Can you sketch that out for me?
Always fucking thinking, you know what? I'll start trying. I can do fucking true crime. You can't do fucking true crime.
No, because true crime is, you know, we've done the set aside for the menses like you that are going to do true crime and going to help the detectives. Oh my God.
Because you're a fucking idiot.
What's that make you?
Corksia. We hope that Cork is doing better. She threw her back out. Jen threw her knee out. I threw my neck out.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. All right, let's see I just want to see where she gets arrested.
I just caught that. That is literally came right back on and say they've actually looked for Sebastian. Ooh.
I think these two both have very aggressive, bold, in your face types of personalities, zero fucks to give. And Molly's not used to that. So I think she sees a little competition because from where I'm sitting, they're the same person. You know, obviously there's differences there, but on the whole, for the qualities I just named alone, they're the same thing.
One on female, just to go. I'm checking on female.
All hail, I've been doxxed.
You what?
I said, all hail, I've been doxxed, man, only.
I thought you waited for that.
Oh, no, I heard that.
Let me ask you a question. Did these people get through the 3rd grade either?
I don't know. Did you? And if I had to guess, my guess would be that your little minions or hangers on, your Patreons, I cannot fucking imagine paying someone like her in Patreon. I wouldn't pay a fucking celebrity in Patreon. Never mind her. But as in the words of her former, BFF house guest, Betty, I digress. I think her little minions or her little birdies let her know that, oh, I don't know who this bitch is, but she just appeared on the scene. And I think Molly knew how many people Cluminati pulls in a chat, and possibly whatever, monetization, whatever money she makes in said live. And I think Molly, being that bitch, I think she set her sights on her. And I think she probably didn't like the fact that, as I've already stated, they're very similar in a lot of ways.
Just asking.
It's fire gun permit, meaning I let my concealed carry run out.
You don't need it.
I don't need it.
Right. You hear that, Betty? I'm good to go. He has an expired gun permit. So if you want to know how much criminal activity we partake in, bitch, there you go.
All right, see, this is the thing. Why does she feel the need to just curse Betty out? Like, why?
I can answer that for you. I'm not speaking for her, but I can answer that for you. I don't curse Betty out, but I do commentary on Betty regularly. I can tell you why. Because she is a degenerate shitbag fucking scum of the earth who involves and inserts herself into the lives of people that are experiencing their worst day. I don't know, every fucking day. Does that clear it up for you? I hope so.
Why can't you just do the true crime without cursing people out?
Are you serious right now? Are you serious? Coming from Emily Post herself. Oh my God. Like, wow. Okay.
Honestly, it sounds like a channel that's never going to grow. It's a channel that.
No, I'm a channel that's never going to grow. And let's just get that all straight right here. And you know what? I don't give one single fuck. I'll wear that like a badge of honor. I'm not here to grow. If it happens, fine. If it doesn't, even better. I'm just a bitch with a whole lot of clothes, a semi-decent internet connection, and some time on her hands. I'm not here to like feed some kind of delusion that I have about myself, that I look in the mirror and tell myself, I'm famous. I'm a failed reality star, but there's just another reality show waiting around the corner. I'm an investigator. I'm a journalist. Did you ask your good friend Betty all these questions? Probably not. Betty in my real life would be cleaning my toilets. That's what Betty represents in my real life. You, on the other hand, had her spend the night in your house. So, Miss High and Mighty, you might want to climb back down off that big fucking high horse you're sitting on, because people like me that know better, I see you coming 100 miles away.
Doesn't understand the concept of really good questioning.
And you do? The concept of really good questioning in your role as what? Banned YouTuber, wannabe investigator, what? This bitch right here, she'd talk about leprechauns baking muffins if it got her some coin. Make no mistake about that.
Bringing up, the thing is it's not anyone's job to pull this and then re-show it.
Well, it may not be anyone's job, but it doesn't prevent people from doing just that very thing. You don't appear to have a job. So was it your job to go record a child undercover in a religious service?
The purpose of true crime is to raise questions and discussions about a certain case.
Okay, I could agree with you on that. Full stop. Right there. It's just a shared common interest about the lowest of the fucking low on the socioeconomic, well, I shouldn't even say that. I was going to say on the socioeconomic scale, but that's not necessarily true. It's just the lowest. It's a common interest in discussing, Freudian slip, discussing the lowest of the low on the humanity scale. That's what it is.
Oh, it's because she has a pool. Who gives a flying fuck?
I would agree with Molly on this. Lots of people have pools, and I do believe that I showed you a pool that's worthy of a flex when we started.
I got a fucking closet worth more than a fucking house.
Well, I'm sure you think that in your mind. And unless you know where she lives and what her house is worth, which in and of itself, even if the answer to that is yes, you do know, that's fucking next level creepy. I don't know. I don't know where you live. I don't know where Cluminati lives. I don't want to know. I don't give a fuck. I know a poser when I see one. And you go ahead, Molly. You go ahead and keep telling everybody what you've got. I don't need to tell people what I have or don't have.
Who gives a flying fuck?
You do. You do. You seem to define yourself by the handle of a purse or the strap or,
You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just saying.
No. I agree with that sentiment right there. She's a fucking clown. Stand by. I just need to check this text real quick. Okay, thank you. All right, so let me see. I think there's a little bit of time in the last one. Honestly, besides all the cringy, gross shit that she does, Molly, that is, who, by the way, isn't even supposed to be on this platform. But all that shit aside, whether she's supposed to be here or not, hey, who am I to quash a girl's dream? What bothers me about her and what I can't fucking stand about her is the fact that she thinks she is superior to anyone else simply because of what she says she has. Bitch, I don't care what you have. And like I told you before, there's not a thing you have that I haven't already have or don't have now. It means nothing to me. And unlike you, I can assure you, I know many people who what they have makes my lifestyle look like poverty level. That's why I tell you, it's all relative. And, you know, for me, goals, honey, it's better to be a small fish in a big pond than it is to be a very large fish in a little teeny tiny pond. And, you know, in this little conversation that we're not having, but if we were, oh, in the A and B conversation, there's only one of us who seems to appreciate and understand that little fact. So, all right, kids, I need to return a phone call. Well, let me see how much time is left in the first video that we were watching. Oh shit. I know that we already went over some of this clip. Why does it show it from the beginning? Hold on. All right, wait a minute. Nope, that's not the one. In light of the fact that it's been about 3 hours and that's long enough for me to be droning on. Today is what? Tuesday? Today Tuesday? Let me look. Yes, today is Tuesday. Let me look at my calendar. I think I am actually free the rest of the week. Although there is a possibility that something comes up midweek, which would be tomorrow. But well, we can always count on Molly for content, can't we? Except, like she gags me. I cannot stand talking about her. She's another one like Betty. Requires absolutely zero prep time or zero thought. It just blah, blah, blah. It just quite spontaneously, I can vomit all my thoughts about her. And I love that. There's nothing that pisses off a fucking poser and one who, I don't know. There's certain aspects of her that I've known a lot of people like her throughout life. I don't know or care what she has. I go strictly based on what she says. I use my life experience and, just how I was raised and how I try and conduct myself to, make determinations about the validity or veracity of the things she says. And like I said, just using my life experience, I mean, I promise I know more than a few people who more than likely trump her in every way. And they would never in 1 million years come and tell you as much on YouTube. So I take everything with that bitch says with a grain of salt. But like I said, she's like Betty. She's easy content. But exhausting. Like I thought, well, maybe I could come back in a little while and finish the first one we were talking about. No, fuck that. I don't want to. Nope, I'm done. But y'all, something I was actually really planning on doing this on Monday, and it didn't quite happen. But Over the last weekend, I watched, in the Madeline Soto case, I watched Stephen Stern's parents' interview with Hidden True Crime. And I really like both of them a lot. They're a married couple. She was a real investigative journalist. So fuck you, Betty. If you want to see what a true investigative journalist is, I mean, besides the fact that she speaks English like a graduate of the 6th grade, go check her out. So she was an investigative journalist. He is a forensic psychologist. They have covered the Madeline Soto case extensively. And over the weekend, while I was steaming clothes, I was listening to them. And Stephen Stern's parents' interview. It was, God bless them for really just letting them speak. There was very few interruptions. It was very informative. And I was screaming at his parents most of the interview. And I'm not done with it. I still have, I think, 20 minutes. I really want to talk about that. I have not discussed the Madeline Soto case at all, despite the fact that it's just about 2 hours away from me here in Florida. It is one of the saddest, most tragic cases that I can remember watching in a very long time. And I definitely want to review that content because his parents, even if I view them in the most complimentary, giving them the most benefit of the most doubt, it was cringy as hell. Fuck them. And if you want to know what I'm going to say about it when I talk about it, the basic outline is this: they didn't have the decency to just shut the fuck up. I can tell you that silence is golden, and they should have adhered to that golden rule. I don't blame Hidden True Crime. They're a very legitimate channel. They're both accomplished professionals. They're not just your average YouTube flunky that has a fucking microphone and an internet connection like Molly. No, they bring a lot of legitimacy to the table by virtue of their CVs alone. And I can totally understand why they just let them talk with very little interruption. And what you got was, I still have about 30 minutes left, 30 to 40 minutes left to listen to. I'm just guessing off the top of my head. And I know that the father never fucking mentioned Madeline. And the mother, she mentioned her once in the context of telling her fucking disgusting piece of shit pedo son that she shouldn't be sleeping in bed with them in their house. Of course, that's where it, ended her intervention. And the mother, Jen Soto, fuck her. And I think it's an absolute travesty that she hasn't been charged. And just based on what I listened to, I don't think she's going to be. It sounds to me like she's already made a deal. And for the life of me, I don't know why. Because by virtue of what they found on his phone alone, they don't need her. They have enough to put him away for his life, his mom's life, his dad's life, his fucking third cousin's, sister's, brother's, girlfriend's life. And that's how I decide what I'm going to talk about. If it provokes that kind of response in me, that's how I know that, oh, maybe I should talk about it. Because I know I'm not the only one who feels that way. So I would like to go over that. And it's been, truth be told, my plan was to do that on Monday, but things just should happen. And it didn't happen. But maybe tomorrow I will go over that, because unlike these tragedy pimp fucking vultures who, you know, the one and only thing they care about is money. If they thought they could go to the beach and count the fucking grains of sand and make a shekel for every grain they threw in a bucket, well, that's what they'd all be doing. That's not how I decide what I'm going to talk about. I decide what I'm going to talk about by what connects with me. And while I haven't talked about it, I have been watching this Madeline Soto case, not as closely as many, and probably not even more than some. But that poor child, it is one of the saddest cases that I can remember in recent time. That child had absolutely nobody looking out for her. Just very sad. And for me, it'll probably be a one and done, but listening to his parents and their self-serving bullshit, and kind of like this fucking cow we just got done talking about, don't have the good taste or sense to just shut up. Like, if my child was sitting in jail awaiting trial on the vile, foul, disgusting shit that their child is sitting in jail for, I can assure you, good class and good manners alone would dictate that you would shut the fuck up. I mean, it's just unbelievable to me that, and they kept saying things like, well, on YouTube, and we hear this and we hear, why? Don't you have anything else to do? Why do you even know about YouTube and what they're saying? And they felt the need. And listen, I have mixed feelings about how I feel about hidden true crime, because I think, and I could be mistaken, but I'm almost certain that I heard one of the parents say that hidden true crime had reached out to them. They're building a good sized channel, and I don't know. If that is true, I'll say this, if that is true, and they did in fact reach out to the parents, I don't care what the two of them do professionally. I don't think that, I don't know. From where I'm sitting, that to me looks tragedy pimpy. But that being said, I don't know whether that is true or not. And if it is true, I don't know exactly how that went down. I want to hear more. But without hearing more, if I just take the parents' word, it's tragedy pimpy. However, that being said, the parents of Stephen Stearns, they didn't have to agree. And there was, I really tried. I tried to put myself in their shoes and think to myself, well, okay, what if this was your kid? It wouldn't be my kid. I know my kid. It would never be my kid. But what if it was? And you've got all these people across all these different social media platforms saying horrible things. And here's what's interesting. They never said saying such horrible things about our son. No, it was, they were bothered by the horrible things that have been said about them. And that right there pretty much sets the tone for the entire interview. And I don't really call it an interview, because it wasn't. It was them going to a platform much larger than anything they could have garnered, smaller than if they'd gone to Dateline or, you know, a huge media outlet. But nonetheless, how about you just shut your mouth and stay silent until the trial? I do what I always do. I go with my life experience and take me all the way out of it. Because every parent says that would never be me. That could never be me. And I maintain that. And no fucking possible way would that be me sitting in their shoes. I didn't raise some evil fuck like that. But take the parent out of it. I'll look at it from my mother's point of view. And there's no way in hell, whether it was me or my son, there's no way in hell that my mother would ever fucking go on YouTube to try and, you know, tell the world why we were such great parents. That's all it was. It was a fucking business card. It was a resume why they were such fabulous parents. And they've, you know, we know he's bad, but we don't deserve any of this. And, you know, in reality, no, if you're talking about a group of normal thinking people who are wrapped tight like me and you and the people in this chat, well, no, we would never go after them as the parents that raised that fucking thing, that evil monster. No, we wouldn't. But there's a whole lot of people out here who apparently have, and I don't condone that. But I just got, after listening to about an hour and a half, I got the overall impression that it was all about woe is us. We did a good job raising him and blah, blah, blah. I very much connected to that. And I don't know, maybe tomorrow, depending on, there's a possibility that I will not be able to, that I might have things to do tomorrow. If not, I do want to talk about that. So I think this is a perfect segue into me making my adieus, goodbyes. I thank you all for hanging out with me. I appreciate you. Thank you, mods. And I will see you, if not tomorrow. I think I've got the rest of the week pretty open. So I wish you all a good evening, and I will see you soon. Bye, pussycats.